time. It really does feel like forever.
It really feels like
This
forever.
entire weekend has gone to shit.
I can't believe how long it's felt like it's been.
Wake up, everyone! It's Christmas.
I get
It's
to
in
work
my
on
stocking.
Christmas.
Vin has been working on his memoirs.
Oh.
Okay,
Which are not actually his memoirs.
Yes.
He's working on something else. Oh, whose dice
Scribbling
are
on
these? Are these
papers
mine?
throughout the night. Anton is attempting to talk to Thuskar, and I didn't get back to you. You still want to chat with Thuskar, Anton?
If he will let me, yes.
He probably will. Does anybody else have anything they want to do before you guys, I think, depart for the next place that you're traveling?
Carlos has to get his fucking thing. That's the reason we're still in this shithole.
Grab your bow.
Carlos has to get his thing.
Yes.
I would, well, I don't know if there's going to be dialogue before this, but I would like to ask if the Thieves Guild, if any of the Thieves Guild companions are joining us for the journey. And also, Vin would ask Mr. Stormwind if he would be, how many people he would be able to provide for, and if he could continue to do that for our long journey ahead. Right?
Awesome.
I guess
Okay.
we'd go like this out of here then. I don't know.
What are you looking at?
We'd go like
6 people, myself included, and yes.
So the answer is yes, you can go like that. If you want to follow the road specifically, it goes to down to the south, the next port town, and then the road that actually leads to out of the kingdom, or not out of through in the next kingdom, and then you go up north, and then you keep passing through. If you're following the road, but you could, like, it is possible if you just want to fucking straight cut it, you can just go and shortcut straight to the next thing. It'll take longer to get to the next town, and
Vin will leave the
stops, but you don't have to fiddly diddle around, and it's not heavily forested like a lot of the places you've been traveling.
Vin will leave the navigational stuff to Nephis. He has done a splendid job so far.
Okay.
Oh. Yes.
Okay, so that's Finn asking. Sorry, I know this is really loud in the microphone. I apologize.
It's fine.
Pull out your journal.
Ah, fuck! I ripped it out. I just ripped the paper in half. Okay, scrap that. Fuck you.
Damn, dude.
Check your journal.
Chris is pretty brutal.
Yeah, I had a bad day at work, so I'm coming down off of that.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
happy
sorry to
be
hear that,
here,
sir.
and this is something I've been looking forward to all day. So
I love you.
At no point in time
me too.
any of that. So it's not bad as in like a shitty day. Bad as in like there was just a lot to do and nothing was going well. So it's not like
Oh,
upsetting day. Just
then I hate
not
you.
productive. Anyways. Yeah, then fuck you. Okay, so Vin says he's asking a couple questions to different people. Carlos, he's looking for his quiver. Is there anything else that you want to do, Carlos, before you guys leave town? Or is that it? Just pick up your
Yeah,
leather
pretty much just pick up the quiver, because I take it it's
piece.
been the night, and now it's the next morning. So.
I'm not specifically going based on time. I'm specifically going on things you wish to accomplish while you're still in town.
Oh, well, the only things he'd really do is after he got his bow, he'd practice with it for a while, and then
Hell yeah.
rest, and then the next morning he'd pick up his quiver on their way out. That's pretty much it.
I wonder if any of these towns are noteworthy.
going to-
There's a lot of towns like around here. Maybe it's a more urban area.
The most noteworthy town you're going to be coming across isn't actually down there. If you look on the other map, the capital, once again, as a refresher, the West Marches are a collection of kingdoms. So this area here that's separated by the pale blue border, straight line border, this is its own different kingdom that's kind of folded into the West Marches.
Yes.
So the capital city, where the king, the ruling power is it this town up here in the far north in the woods.
Non-com?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
it's called. I don't fucking know.
Thought it was Nancom.
Oh, that's right. I couldn't read it when I was writing my notes at work, so I just kind of assumed it was called Venom. It's not. It's something else. Anyways, that's the capital city. These other towns down here, yeah, it's a more populated area, but in terms of actual noteworthy power and presence, the big ruling spot is up here.
Mm.
Pull up my map on my own
Perhaps
screen
if I could
just so I can
speak
get all
to
that
the
info.
aristocracy there, that they would... Perhaps they'd be open to funding part of our journey.
That is definitely a possibility, but that is for not in Jozoy. So Carlos will see his
Oh.
Criver, Vinshenzo. The next, I just want to double check. Isaac, what are you? Is there anything else you want to do before you leave town? It's okay to say no. It's okay to say yes too. Like there's no wrong
No.
answer here.
I'm just ready to move on.
Okay.
Your
Khutula.
answer is okay.
Sorry, I'm eating pizza.
Khutula says.
Khutula is eating
Oh,
pizza.
that's fine. All right. Oh shit! My moose jerky.
Not sharing. What an asshole.
Mm.
All those Little Caesars is mine.
I'm gonna skip
Little
you while you're eating
Caesars.
pizza then. Nephis?
No.
Little
Nephis is ready to
seizures.
depart.
Okay.
Although Nephis would talk to Isaac, saying, "You're from the mountains, and perhaps you should help lead once we get there, since it's your homeland."
I mean, I know a few routes, sure.
And then he walks off.
We could take a shortcut.
Yes, Isaac's shortcut, and yeah, he's just ready to depart.
Okay, so Vin and Anton, you guys got the spotlight for this next little bit because you guys have information that you're seeking, questions to ask, conversations to converse. So I'll give the reins over to the both of you, whoever wants to advance their agenda first.
Did I forget something that I established last time? I don't think I have any questions to ask. Huh?
You had mentioned that you wanted to. Oh, is it this ripped piece of paper? No, it's the other ripped piece of paper. You literally, like 2 minutes ago, you said you had some information that you
Oh,
wanted to acquire, and
I just thought generally, Vin goes to Isaac and just to speed that process along, because I don't know. Wait,
Yeah.
I can do that in IC,
okay.
in in-character communication.
Well, you also said you wanted to ask the Thieves Guild guys if they were coming with you or not.
Yes. I seek out
So I'll tell you right now, Thaddeus has no expectation that he's going along with you, specifically because the conversations that you guys had all the way up to this town was sort of like, hey, we can't wait to get to this safe house, here's the safe house, and then we'll continue on. So there wasn't really he didn't expect that he was needed. but at the
Well-
same time, he's not saying no.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
Wasn't
this
he-
would be a better conversation for Carlos to have with him since he's his associate.
Wasn't it established that like he was gonna go to Triple? Is that an A or an O? Triple May, Triple Mo? Whatever. Wasn't it established he was going to like Triple May or something, and
Selling the
he was gonna like
plates.
sell the armor? So if we're going that way anyway, wouldn't he just follow us? I don't know.
His offer when he addressed whoever it was he was offering it to is was that in order to lighten your guys' like logistical burden, I guess, in that sense, like he's saying, hey, I'll do this job, like I'll do this task for you so you don't have to worry about doing it.
Right.
Well, if we're
so,
going the same way,
you know, he was
better
offering
to
that.
travel together, I suppose.
Yeah, because it had been established that Vin wanted to do that, and he wanted the money as soon as possible.
100%.
Vin doesn't trust
which is
these
totally
people.
okay, and Thaddeus is more than happy to be traveling the roads with an escort, especially given the I don't
Nature
want
of
to say
the cargo.
inherent, but the unknown. Well, not just that. There's just the unknown danger. Like this isn't the Thieves Guild and himself and his comrades, and by extension, to a certain degree, I guess you guys. You know, you're not fighting, or you're not in the sights of a conventional foe. Unlike the orcs that have a gigantic, you know, army of dudes that are sweeping across, raiding, pillaging, and are very opaque. This is a transparent foe where you don't really know where they're going to be, much like the Thieves Guild. It really is like the antithesis of the Thieves Guild. They're just as slippery, they're just as sneaky. You're not really going to see them coming unless you're waiting for them or they're waiting for you. Like that's somebody's making themselves known only when the time is right. You can't really predict where they're going to be. So for that reason, he's sitting there saying, yeah, if you guys are going the same way and you want me to come along, 100%. He feels pretty damn safe, especially the last time you guys got into a tiff. You know, you beat the crap out of an entire caravan of guys.
Yeah,
He's
and they
more than
didn't
willing
help.
to come along, and they didn't have an opportunity to help. I will point that out. Like, it wasn't really touched on, but the combat happened pretty friggin' fast. The guys were there; they were ready and waiting in the same ambush position that the rest of the melee fighters were.
Yeah.
They were part of the battle line.
Yes.
Just to point that out.
Yes.
I just didn't want to roll 17 NPC turns for no reason. They were going to jump in. But anyways, that's
Oh.
besides the point. If you're asking Thaddeus to come with you because you're all going the same direction, his answer is 100% yes.
We might as well if we're
He's
going
not
the same
expecting
direction.
to bring the whole guild with him, though.
Oh. Well, still,
Like, he's not bringing his whole troop.
we might as well go the same all together. Vin at this
So,
point would be
would-
more content just leaving the fucking armor ship behind and traveling at a faster pace. But everybody
for sure.
must have their
Um,
money.
He reports to you that he's leaving, at minimum, he's leaving Thuskar here, and probably going to send the twins off to do something else, unless you guys, like, deliberately want the twins around. But at minimum, Thuskar is staying at the safe house to watch over.
The
and we
twins
make sure
seem
that there's, like-
powerful.
You don't know much about the twins, and the twins haven't bothered saying much about themselves to you.
I know they can turn into mist and move
Yeah,
around
the
as
twins
mist.
have, they have some funky tricks.
That's like a level 4 spell, dude. I'm fine with it, whatever. It's Carlos's associates. I guess Carlos can make a stink if he wants more people to come or whatnot.
Well, Thaddeus is telling you, here's my plan.
I get
I'm willing
that.
to be flexible. Like, he's letting you know what his plan is, but he's more than happy to amend his plan based on any specific
I
requests.
get that. Hell yeah.
Anton.
Rawr. So Thuskar, I believe, has made himself some tea. It's finally calming down just a little bit more. The old orc really needed that, I think. Hopefully, it is fine to bring up the mask situation again. If he's not able to help me, that's fine. I understand.
Well, why'd you get tea for him if he can't help you?
Thuskar tells you that he could probably try again, but he feels as though it'll take a long time.
How long are we talking?
He just kind of shrugs his shoulders. I don't really know. This is
Oh.
It's a complicated object of an origin that's like it's not. This was not something that was created by the powers of mortal beings.
Don't we
And
have
therefore
a whole
its
fucking
its
entire
complexities
day
and
until
intricacies
Carlos gets his shit?
Is
Yeah, we still have quite the day. I mean,
Yeah, you have like the rest
Yeah,
of
How
late
long
morning.
is a
and-
long time? Like days, weeks, years?
he did
Yeah.
shrug. So
I'm gonna put this into a very easy to understand analogy, but I'm not gonna say it as Thuskar because I have no fucking idea how to word it in the way he would speak. But he's essentially going to tell you that this object, the way that it was created, it's like if you were going to try and examine the Holy Grail to determine exactly how the source of its power has come to be. Like this is not something that you're like spend an afternoon reading up on whatever the equivalent, the magical equivalent, like Google is. Like this
So we
is
should
he's telling
seek
you
out
like this is a
scholars
pretty
who are more versed than you. Is what you're saying?
he's gonna look at you and shrug. He doesn't really.
I'll take that as a
His
yes.
investment in this mask is about as face value as it can be. Like he's sitting there saying, "Yeah, I can look at it. It'll take me a while. It's pretty complicated." And then he's not really all that vested in finding out. It's not something that he's really like chomping at the bit.
Well, it's not like he he can stop at any time, right? So if we run out of time,
yeah.
we can just be like, okay, thanks
Oh, yeah.
anyway, and then leave, right? So there's no harm in trying.
That's
Even a
exactly it.
glimpse. Even a glimpse is fine.
He can
So if
he can
Anton
spend
wants
the
to
rest of the time that you guys are there studying it for sure. He can also come
Anton
on the road
wants
with
to
you guys if you really want to.
Yeah, like I'm willing to spend the time like I have nowhere else to be until morning, pretty much.
Anton's gonna spend the next 18 hours laying on the table.
Just the.
It's good for
Oh,
my
no, no,
back.
no. If you're
just
doing
until
this, you're going in the
Carlos
basement.
Gets his shit. We're not
Wait, I'm
spending
going
a
where?
fucking week here.
I'm going where?
The basement.
Into the basement,
Oh,
son.
The
shit.
basement.
Okay.
It's okay.
The
There's a
working
barrel
room.
of ale down there.
Okay. That's okay. I'm fine. I don't know what goes on down there.
And
But
a nice
okay.
insulated room with a thick wooden door, one table, one chair, and no way out.
Okay, so we're Tuskar is studying and we're waiting for Carlos to get his trinkets. His trinket.
Yeah, well, nobody has anything that's overly time specific, so you guys putter around doing your background activities, I'll call it, until the next morning. Thuskar spends the rest of the day with Anton trying to unlock the secrets of the mask. Carlos is taking some practice shots, trying to work in his new bow that he's gotten, and just passing the time. And I assume the rest of you just sort of do the things that you normally do, and then good night, sleep tight. The morning shows up, dawn comes, beautiful misty morning.
Surely he would have a better answer of the time frame after looking over it
I'm sorry
for an
if I
entire
missed this.
day. Maybe.
I don't know if Khutula said she had any plans or not. Did she
She ate pizza.
eat pizza?
She said I'm eating pizza and then muted herself.
Yeah, I'm not really doing anything.
Okay. I
Yeah.
thought I missed that part. Okay. Never mind then.
She's probably reading a book or something like a nerd.
I mean, to be fair, everybody's been telling her to look at books.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, why don't you get out and do something? By the way, while you're sitting there, can you read this book for me? Fuck, you're so lazy.
I haven't even finished my list yet.
Your drawn list.
Damn it.
Ah, amazing. Okay. Well, so the answer to I guess both you and Anton Vin is that Duskar has absolutely no information that he can really he doesn't have any complete information that he can tell you. And if you really want to know anything that he has found out, he can explain to you very effectively technical stuff that he's managed to identify. But other than that, he hasn't made any significant or even any real minor headway, and he's essentially taken all of the free time that he is capable of taking from Anton, excluding any tea breaks or dinner or nappy times that Anton might have. And he's just sitting there saying, "Okay, I'm booking off the rest of my day, and I'll do this as long as you want." And he's in there doing the examination and doing the studies and rubbing some herbs and scribbling notes and fucking touching the mask and doing all sorts of things. He's got his instruments, his tools, all those kinds of things. He brought a fucking pouch, one of those things where the guy's like, "Here, I'm gonna pick the lock," and he has the leather thing that rolls out and there's 700 tools. He's got that magical equivalent of that where he's ready for the deep dive.
Very well. Well, we will get better help later on. We must keep moving.
Moving.
Yup.
So it is canonically the morning after. So you guys have woken up. Carlos, you're able to grab your go grab your quiver, all that wonderful stuff. Exchange the monies.
Go get your equipment. I'll be packing my things away on the cart.
How much does he charge me?
I will tell you right now. It's not going to be super duper expensive because it's just some basic leather work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think the base price is 1 gold piece.
Yeah, it's not one.
Oh.
It's because you didn't want anything fancy. You just wanted something. So he's going to charge you. He's going to charge you 7 silver pieces.
Okay, I can live with that.
Nate, you want to go shopping around for some rope? I'll tell you right now that there's not many shops open right now.
No, I'm looking for some around the safe house. If there's any here, stables, safe house. If there's none here, I'm not gonna worry about it.
Maybe you should ransack their basement. Maybe they have rope.
50 feet of rope.
It's okay. I won't worry about it. If there was any nearby, I would have taken it, but honestly, it's not worth it. Hey, I wasn't taking any chances, man.
I want to know what that would look like if you actually tied somebody up with 50 feet of rope.
I wanted to make sure that
would be more
was
rope
tied.
than the right person. They would be effectively cocooned. Actually, I can tell you for certainty that they would because I have wrapped a 5'8" human being in 50 feet of hose, and while it's not the same diameter, it did produce with minimal effort the same effect. So yeah, 50 feet of rope, they would be probably their head and their toes, and the rest of it is rope.
I regret nothing. I regret nothing of this decision. That was the best. I am not taking any chances.
It was a vampire.
Yeah, you also wasted 50 feet of rope.
Did I die?
That remains to be seen.
Okay, he wrapped the 50 feet of rope.
Thank you.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, Anton's good.
Carlos, have you...
Okay, well, if you guys have no other...
Yes, Vin, we're ready to go.
Then there's no time to waste. I don't
Amazing.
feel
Okay.
like I should remind people the predicament that we're in.
So you have chosen to have Thaddeus accompany you with the stuff that he's planning on trading, correct?
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Okay. Have you requested or checked with him to see if he's gonna like? Do you want him to bring other people? Do you want him to just go by himself, like
The
with
more
you guys,
the merrier.
without any of the other buddies? Okay.
I mean, as long as they're eating from their own pockets.
Amazing. Please come with us. Also, you're providing for yourself. Yeah, they're packing their own rations. They're self-sustaining. They know how to travel and do all like. All of these guys are quite capable of fending for themselves. So, without any objections, Thaddeus is going to bring himself and Vasesh, and that's it. He just wants him and his companion, and he's
No
leaving.
objections.
But he's not leaving the twins there. The twins are doing their own thing, and Thuskar is staying in Jozoy. So
Of course,
like
he
I
has
said,
to bring the mannerless
he's
one.
willing to say, "Hey, man." So yeah, and they'll
Shall we
take
get
they'll take a wagon that has all of the trade shit in it.
All right.
Oops, what was that? All right, so you set off. We all set off, and the journey. If you're going to Triplemoy,
Shall we get moving? Ah,
come on.
there we are. Right as rain, I do suppose.
Oh, Nephis.
And this guy.
I'm just tabbing it to pull up some extra information if somebody's willing to just get rid of the house map there while I'm. That'd be wonderful.
I am incapable.
Fine.
Hi, I'm here. Get rid of the ship.
I forgot for a second that the only people able to do that is me and Devon.
As it should be, I presume. We have everyone in the party. Get these horses in order, sir.
Sorry, sir. I'm doing my best.
They're snapping to the grid. You can only
Stop snapping.
stack these horses.
That's okay.
And what a peculiar breed of horse. Yeah.
Welcome to the West, Righteous.
What a queer horse.
Me. Oh, here's this guy, by the way. I found him.
Give me 2 seconds. My map application decided it was going to freeze on me, so I have to reboot it.
No!
Take your time, sir.
The world has frozen over, Mr. Greycastle.
Should be taking you guys about at minimum 2 days to travel, and it's on traveling down a well used road system, so it is pretty secure.
That's rocks. Do we have to give our
Okay.
passports at the border?
No. The only way that you know that you're passing into the next kingdom is simply there's like a small watch post that has a handful of guards. It's more like a security station who's looking out for trouble, not checking travelers. And as you guys travel by in your first day, they'll acknowledge you politely. They're not standing in the road or anything. They're off to the side. You know, there's one guy who's sitting on a box smoking a pipe. Another two guys are just keeping watch.
Good
Someone
morrow,
else
gentlemen.
is stoking a fire. They just kind of wave at you politely as you travel through. Holy shit! Come on,
Is
map
Anton
application.
driving the cart?
I hope so.
Oh.
I mean, unless somebody else really desires to, I most likely am driving.
I've only ever been driven. I've never drove.
God damn it.
Do you even know how to drive an automatic? 82 miles. It's an 82-mile journey from Jozoy to the next town.
Oh my.
A bit of a ways.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be more than 2 days, but I'll take it.
Hey, we got plenty of rest. These horses
I said
are
it was
doing
at least 2 days.
Oh. Shit, I've jinxed us.
Damn it.
True.
Get those horses in gear, Mr. Greycastle.
Play them some music. Maybe they'll work better.
I expect 40 miles by the end of this day.
So you can travel at a normal pace without exhausting yourselves / the animals. You can travel 24 miles a day.
Yes.
So 80 divided by 24.
It's going to be 3.5-ish days, it looks like. Is that what I'm seeing?
No, it'd be 3 or less.
So if it's 3 point anything, then it's 4 days, and then the point is what time of the day you arrive. 80 to
24 into 20. 20 goes into 80.
3.4 days.
Okay. Yes.
So that means it's going to take you 3 full days and 0.4 of a day. So you'll be getting there mid-morning, late morning.
Yes.
On the 4th day.
Sounds good.
So day number 1, I will tell you concretely, passes with a you're traveling through the remainder of the kingdom of Montania, which is where you were before, and you're moving in through into the next kingdom. For reference, because now I can actually see it, the capital city, it's called Nancon.
All right.
Can I roll history on the rulers of this land?
Yes, you can actually.
Yaha! That is +3 to that roll. 20. Or was this mine? Which one?
That die with a 3 on it's been there.
Okay, get it out of here.
Oh, hey, careful.
Watch your
Bat in
eye.
the ball.
So you have been to the city of Nancon, and you not only have you stayed there for a little while, but you have actually performed in their halls for the king. And you know him and his brother personally, having entertained them so sufficiently that they had invited you to a state dinner specifically to perform at this important function, and that granted you sort of like a private audience with the young king. He is known colloquially as the young king. And he has a brother. He has a brother who hangs out too. The brother is sort of as you were spending some time there, the brother, he was kind of like more like a dog he would hang off the coattails of of the young king himself and just sort of follow him around, not make any decisions. He wasn't anything special by himself. He really was just sort of the attaché of his brother, the young. I will give you names.
Hell yeah. I will take.
So the name of the young king. His name is King Earl, spelled Eorl. So he's young King Earl. And his younger brother is known as Frederick the Lesser. And because you rolled a 20, you are aware of the fact that the term lesser...
I did not roll a 20. I got 17
generally,
plus 3.
Well, I don't mean 20 as in like you crit success. 20 as in like the ultimate result of your
I'm just
of your
making
history
sure
check.
I didn't
So
know
you're
more than I
aware
knew.
of the fact that no. You're aware of the fact that the title the lesser is not a derogatory term, and what it means is the heir to the throne, effectively. So Frederick the Lesser is the next in line for the crown if the crown should pass along. And this is a West March, like this is a title throughout the West March that is like a generally understood title.
Oh, sounds like a tense family relationship.
No. Once again, this is based on you getting a 20 for the history roll. Once again, the title the lesser just means heir to the. So it's not like a political ambition thing. It's just like congratulations, you're next in line. You're aware of the fact that Frederick and Earl do actually have a very good relationship, which is one of the reasons why Frederick really hasn't been able to do a whole lot. Not hasn't been able, but hasn't needed to do a whole lot because he spends all of his time, like he and his brother spend a lot of time together. Because his brother is the king, he's doing all of his kingly jobs, and Frederick's just kind of like effectively there hanging out, having a good time, helping his brother out, but he doesn't have any real ambitions of his own. He's not going after anything. He's not going out and making a name for himself. He's just there. He's just there, just having a good time.
Hell yeah. As any good noble would do.
So that is Kardoc rolled a history 2, 17 total. So Kardoc, you know most of these things from not personal audiences, but you have gleaned a lot of this information, but not all of it. Most specifically, any information regarding
perhaps from
in-depth, detailed yeah. If Vin wants to share that, then you know everything he does.
You know, I have quite a warm relationship with the local aristocracy. Or monarchy.
Is that so? Maybe we'll actually come to another town where we won't be attacked, or perhaps have a government that will actually endeavor to protect us.
Yes, well, that all assumes if you keep your hands clean, Mr. Santiago. Perhaps we should head to Nancom, and I could seek audience with them, and perhaps they'd give us a favorable share of wealth to help expedite this journey. Assuming we'd carry out some work along the way, perhaps deliver some goods in the same direction we're going, or speak to another group of nobles that need addressing.
Okay, so I'm ready for the next. Oh, perfect. Devon is back just in time.
Excellent.
Let's keep moving.
Okay, so the first, like I said, the first day of your travels ends goes quite well. Following the road, everything's good. Time. Nephis, and specifically Nephis, but anybody else can join in if they really desire. But Nephis, I'd like you to roll a nature check. No, sorry, a survival check. And this is morning of day 2. I would like you to roll a survival.
Copy that. If it has anything to do with a human, wait. Human, undead, or that fish enemy, I have advantage on it.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can roll 2 dice.
Oh.
Hmm.
Which fish people are you intending to speak with?
You said survival, right?
Ben does not say that.
Yeah.
Vin's always wanted to meet a mermaid.
I got a 22.
Okay. So as you're doing whatever your morning preparations are, whatever it is you do when you wake up, you notice very clear as day, immediately recognize more than anything else in the world, a hunting horn from the Sahagin, which are those fish dudes. It is sitting, just sitting in the grass. It's a little bit more concealed, but because of your sharp eyes, you just immediately spot it. It's off, just sort of not quite underneath a bush, just a little bit farther away from underneath a bush, sitting in some grass. But you immediately notice it because it's just out of place enough. It catches your eye, and you see the hunting horn. It even has the sort of classic seaweed refined binding that usually they'll use to sling it around underneath their arm or something like that. Just sitting on the grass near a bush near the campsite.
Our campsite, right?
Yeah. Not near as in within 5 feet, but near as in as you're walking around or doing whatever it is you're doing, you're noticing. Yeah, in the vicinity.
I would like to go and pick it up and take.
Okay.
I would also like to, in the area, I would like to also roll a track to track and see if there's any footprints or anything.
100%. Do your roll.
With advantage, I got a 15, 20.
Well, yeah, you find a number of tracks. This isn't just one creature. There was a handful of them here fairly recently. Not while you guys were at the campsite. They were there. They'd been and gone before you had set up camp. Once again, they weren't directly where you guys were camping, which is why you wouldn't have noticed it in the evening before. They're just a little bit off to the side, but they're fresh enough that they were here recently. They're active in the area.
Copy that. And what terrain are we in? Forest or mountains? No.
This would count as forest. This would count as forest.
Gotcha. I take the horn and I keep it and return to the camp. Is everyone still at camp, or are we starting to disperse? And
this is in the process of people waking up in the morning, and you notice this as you're performing your morning routine. So I leave it up to the group to appreciate how the individual characters might wake up in what order. So if Nephis is an early riser and he's usually up before anybody else, maybe he sees this while they're all asleep. Maybe he's up around the same time as the rest of them, and they're I don't know, actively rolling up their sleeping bags, and that's when you noticed it. I'll leave that part up to you and the rest of the group to sort of figure out that flavor. But in the morning, when you're preparing to travel, this is something that you notice. These things, something that you have found.
Just for reference, on my track roll for them, since it's forest, I get to know the exact number of their party.
Okay, perfect. There are 7.
Copy that. Okay, yeah. I return back to the central area of the camp with the horn in my hand. Who's awake? It's early in the morning.
Okay.
I'm awake.
Atlas is awake.
I'm writing in my notes.
For visual reference, for the sake of everybody's big, smooth imaginations, what Nephis is holding in his hand is effectively a cream and pink conch shell.
Yes!
That is attached to a seaweed rope, and it is like the size of, I don't know, the skull of a small child.
What the fuck? Okay.
Oh.
Wait, it has the skull of a human small child?
No, I'm saying that is the dimensions, the rough dimensions. Like, it's big enough to fit in your hand.
Wow.
I don't know why it's the first thing I thought. It's just the first thing that popped in my head. I'm sorry.
You could have said
I'm sorry.
baseball.
I have no excuse.
Yeah,
It's
you could have said
okay.
like
It's not baseball size. It's not
melon,
baseball
bigger.
size.
a melon. Like a
Softballs are
cantaloupe?
bigger. It's true.
What's a queer form of measurement?
Yes, you're. Listen, I told you. It's just the first thing that popped into my head.
It's okay.
We all
You know,
understand.
Like, it's the size of like a severed baby's head. You know, it's normal.
I didn't say severed. I said a skull of a child. I did not imply in any way, shape, or form violence towards minors.
I take the magic conch shell to Carlos.
Yep.
And I kind of sit down next to him. Looks like we have some possibly some dangerous creatures in the area. And I kind of like hand him the conch shell.
Carlos takes the conch shell and he looks it over and stuff, and in his mind he's like trying to figure out how valuable it is, because that's what he goes to with pretty much anything he looks at. But after he's done looking at it, he hands it back to Nephis. What seems to be what danger have you detected? This looks like a conch shell, like from the ocean.
Well, what day into our journey are we?
This is morning of day 2.
So we're like close to halfway ish. Like
this is day 2 out of
or a third
technically
of the way.
4 days of travel.
Oh,
yeah.
So yeah, we're half. So we're like here. Somewhere in here.
Again, morning of, you haven't even started traveling yet, so 24
okay.
miles. I will tell you exactly where you are if you want
So
to
a
know,
third
because
of
I
the
can
way
do
there.
that if you're willing.
Just generally. I don't We must be
Look, I'm trying to offer you, in case you want to know.
Several miles from the sea. Is there I don't know, is there any lake or pond around here somewhere?
I want to roll an intelligence check to see probably history on like how inland they come from the shore. See if that's knowledge I would know. That would be what is my history? Or what role would you say that would be? History, correct? Or nature? Or
I'm not going to say it's history. I would say it's like a nature check, and I don't know if having a preferred enemy of these creatures allows you to take advantage on that kind of a roll as well.
It does.
But okay, good. Even if it didn't, I was going to give you advantage anyways. So you can roll this check with it, no matter what.
Hell yeah. Tell me about
Copy
these
that.
creatures, Mr. Nephis.
I got a 14.
So you are aware that these creatures, because of how amphibious they are, they can run around. They can run around on land, but they need to be submerged at least once every 4 hours to avoid suffocation.
Oh.
There must be a body of water nearby. There was a track about a day old with 7 of them. They must have either dropped this and left it behind. It's a hunting horn.
A hunting horn? What is that used for? I'm not much of a hunter myself.
I don't know. Should I roll intelligence for that?
What do you mean you don't
No, it's
know?
it's a hunting horn it's a hunting horn. It's they use it to sound like the horn for raids or legitimate hunting, or they use it in a battle. Like it's what it is. Like
like a
they'll
signaling
blow on-
device.
They blow on
Yep.
a conch shell. It's
Like
it's a horn for them. It's the
like if they were to use it like
equivalent of like a
flare gun.
Yeah.
Or basically like if they're about to attack or something, they'd blow on the conch shell, so even if like their forces are very dispersed and they won't be able to hear them or see each other otherwise, they'd all know that the attack is beginning now. Or if they're hunting,
long distance
they'd be able to if they're hunting, they'd blow on it to be like, hey, we found something, and then everyone else would go towards the sound of the horn to converge on whatever they're hunting.
So it could be used as an instrument, perhaps.
I'm not sure if you want to put your lips anywhere near that, Vin.
Well,
You don't know where it's been.
taste the sea.
I've seen the places you gallivant off to, Mr. Santiago.
Yes, but I never put them in my mouth.
You can wash it with some water or something. It's not that bad. It's just from the sea.
Right.
Anyhow,
Salty.
there must be a water near, or a fucking source of water nearby. We should keep an eye out for him. I'll keep the shell.
Why is Chill moving? I don't like this.
Because he's alive. He breathes.
Because I'd rather be red than purple.
Better red than dead.
You are red now. Legendary.
A red spider.
So, Mr. Nephis, are you suggesting that we should just be more on guard, or that some action is necessary against these? What are they? What did you say they were?
Sahagin. They're a amphibious creature I've faced many times upon the sea.
Sahagin. Interesting.
As long as we stay along the road, we should be in good shape. The young king is a rather capable fellow.
I'll keep an eye out for him. Perhaps Isaac can start leading the way. We are starting to come into more mountainous terrain.
I am quite fascinated by what that horn may sound like. I've never heard such a device played before.
Oh, well, be careful, then, if this is some kind of signaling device.
Fool, Mr. Santiago.
All I'm saying is that if you get too curious, you may pull an Anton and get us all in trouble.
Yes, I am no Mr. Greycastle. You need not worry.
Just don't play it loud enough for them to hear, otherwise we may cause our own demise.
Although, if we come across a piano of some kind, I long for the days.
He longs to feel the touch of the ivory keys on his fingers once more.
He just wants to tickle the ivories.
I'll keep it in case it
Tickle,
might come in handy in the future. DM, do I know kind of the intelligent level and kind of a culture around the Sahagin? Are they more of a tribal people, or are they more of an animalistic, barbaric? I guess what tier of peasantry are they?
Tier of peasantry.
You know that they are about as intelligent as the average human.
Mm-hmm.
Some say even a little bit more. Like they're pretty crafty. Not elaborately crafty, like for instance a goblin or anything like that, but they're crafty in the sense that even though they're fairly primitive, they're still able to create some pretty good objects. They're not really creatures of traps or anything like that. They're creatures who emerge from the sea, take whatever they want or need, and then usually return to their colonies. They live beneath the sea. They're actually down on the ocean floor or at the bottom of lakes, that kind of stuff. So that it's kind of hard to go after them, which is why they're such a menace. They can just like go and raid a fishing village or a coastal town and then fuck off into the water and nobody really can do anything. Which is why they're just a constant menace, and which is why they're also really, really dangerous in lightly defended settlements. You would be aware that they worship sharks. They worship a shark god.
Oh.
And only female members of the tribes or the communities are seen in positions where they would hold some sort of a religious power. And you are also aware that they, similar to humans or similar to many other cultures, like where they are, like they have their own mini cultures and their many different things. So a Sahaugen that might be living around the coast of the West Marches and the Dortian Kagan, that kind of coastline would be different from the ones you might find in the southern reaches of Tarvia, which once again would be different part of. And while Nephis might not have come in contact with every culture of Sahaugen, he would have heard from other sailor stories or any other kind of things, like rumors of a few other places. So he's aware that they do have a little bit of a variety in their own personal culture, but there is a lot of commonality to come out of the sea, go raid, go take, go acquire what they need, and then go back underwater.
Gotcha.
Yes,
yeah,
Anton
that's all
can
good
do a
information.
history check. Perfect.
Where's Anton at?
Hi there.
Driving the cart.
19.
Driving the camp.
Yeah, if they've been active over in Dordia and parts of Tarvia, I wonder if I might have known something, at least, or heard of them.
Awake?
Anton is aware of the fact that these things
Yeah,
exist.
I'm waking
He does
up,
not
yeah.
have the same intimate knowledge that Nephis does.
I figured as much.
Oh,
That's okay.
they sound like
Zam.
quite strange creatures.
Aye.
There are some amphibious creatures in where I am from, but they don't sound anything like this.
Again, I'll keep an eye out for him. This dry air. I'll keep an eye out for him as we travel.
Yes,
Yes.
it has gotten quite a bit drier as we've moved west.
I would point out that you guys are traveling like parallel to the ocean and not very far away from the ocean either.
Yeah, but we're also going up in elevation, I assume.
No,
Oh.
you're nowhere near the mountains. This is all not lowland, but this is like...
What are you talking about, dry air?
Throat's dry. I need water.
Here,
Throat's dry.
have some from my water skin.
If you'd like to reference the map of the West Marches, the terrain features with the little hills. That's kind of where the mountainous highlands start. And then they eventually do turn into the mountains themselves.
The
Here, and then
mountains, the
so
mountains.
you guys are traveling close to the coast. It is comparably flat.
Who's snoring?
That's my girlfriend. She was watching TV and then she fell asleep and now she's snoring.
Wow, that is some
Kinda-
heavy snoring.
That's awesome.
She is maybe like 15 feet away from me. So
Dude.
Beware if she throws something. Good luck.
I'm fucking 6'4", weigh like 250 ounce, snore like that.
I just bounced a set of safety glasses off her forehead, and she's still asleep. So.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Yeah.
She's really
That's
Sorry,
sawing
guys.
logs.
I guess we're gonna have to listen.
It's not bad. It's just whenever you talk, it's kind of in the
Just
background.
Just hear a horn every once in a while.
It's the conch.
It's the call.
It's the hunting horn.
That rocks. All right. We should get our things ready and keep moving
Actually-
along the road.
Hey.
Oh, she's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's
It really is
just like,
fine.
I'm
It's
really,
just funny.
yeah, I'm really self-conscious now. I feel really bad.
You're not
I
self-conscious.
won't wake her. I won't wake her up. Then I'm conscious of the fact that it's picking up. I am a little bit embarrassed.
It's
Mostly
fine.
for her
It's
sake.
fine.
Man,
All right, so let's get moving. Let's get
Anyways,
our things
okay.
packed up and get moving.
So all those who might be looking out for tracks of various beasties, as you've discovered the existence of the Sahagin in the area, anybody who would like to roll perception as you're traveling down the road is welcome to.
I would not be looking for tracks, but I'll be perceptive in other ways.
Yeah, I'd be just looking up for danger. I'll roll for that.
I'll roll for that. Cheers to you, Carlos.
Hell yeah.
I rolled a 7. But I
Cheers
get
to
Nephis.
that.
Oh.
I'll roll.
Anton, if it really takes you like an immense level of concentration to keep a cart driven by horses on a flat open road, then no, you can't. But I feel as though you can look around
I
as
got
you're
it.
Okay,
I got
letting
a
the horses
12.
walk down a road.
I'll roll then. Thank you.
while we
Ben and I are too busy talking, apparently.
Oh,
12 is a solid roll.
We both got 12, that's what I'm saying.
Anton, do you see anything up ahead that could bother us? I think I'll get back to working on my notes.
What?
Wake up, dear boy.
Oh, I slept a little hard.
And perhaps we should
Uh.
blow that horn in Anton's ear.
No, please, no. Don't bring that thing anywhere near me, please.
I rolled a 24 for perception. Also, while we're traveling, since it's in my favorite terrain, I remain
Wouldn't be the...
uh,
Sorry.
I remain aware of imminent dangers. Is what it says in
Oh,
Natural
fuck
Explorer.
yeah. That is amazing.
Wouldn't be
Imminent
the first
dangers,
time
okay,
your
well, this is-
impulsiveness has caused us trouble,
It's
Mr.
mine.
Greycastle.
It's my show.
I wasn't the nice
Well,
man
chill.
that I
Okay, well,
was.
I'm glad at least to a certain degree that the roles reflect the people, because like Nephis and Isaac, the two trackers, got the 24, which I think is funny, and then Khutula, I guess, is reading a book.
Nephis tends the shell.
Aye.
Well, both Nephis and Isaac, you both easily view other sets of tracks as you're traveling down the road. You notice some are fresher than others, some are a little bit older. Nephis, well, I guess the both of you were able to tell these are varying sizes of hunting parties, and this is again throughout the day, so it's not like you find all of these within the span of 5 minutes. Throughout the day of traveling, you don't come across any of these, but you can definitely tell that this region seems to be fairly frequently traveled by them. They're going perpendicular to the roads, so they're not traveling along the roads, they're traveling from the sea to somewhere, and then there are also tracks coming back. The parties are as small as 5, and they're as large as 13.
Oh. We can take them.
And you, so you make it to the end of your second day once again without any without any contact with these creatures or any signs of them being immediately nearby.
Yes.
Yes.
I roll to punch Anton. But yeah, no.
I deserve that, okay? It's okay, I deserve that.
Right in the skull face.
Break it up.
Anton takes 1d4 damage.
Oh, heavy armor master. It's completely negated.
Dude, this is just like MGS5.
I'll show you my demons.
Amazing.
Found my faith.
Does Nephis and or Isaac tell the party about the trials of trout?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I mean, technically, I can do 1 damage if I punch you for 4 damage.
It's okay.
There's
What is going on with you two?
Don't worry about it.
Are they actually fighting?
No. I
No.
don't think so. Yeah, I figured.
He's trying to drive the cart, Isaac. Oh, he probably deserves it.
I do.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, that's the end of the second. That's the end of your second day of travel. If there's anything you wish to do.
Sure, Nephis has something he would like to do after anyone else would like to do anything.
I don't have anything I
Sounds
want
like
to
you
do.
got the floor.
Hell yeah. Nephis approaches Khutula and asks, or showing her the conch shell. I showed this to the others a few days ago, and I've been observing tracks heading perpendicular inland from the shore. Have you heard of a creature called, I always have to fucking look up the pronunciation. The Sahagin, amphibious creature being.
I'm gonna rack my noggin about the Sahagin.
The Sagandis.
I know, I want to say that each time I fucking see it.
17.
Yeah, she knows about them.
Yeah, I know about them.
She's quite wise.
Is there anything, do you, have any knowledge possibly of why they're coming so far inland? They're not far inland, we're not. Fuck. I don't know. I guess she knows.
You're
Nephis
within
turns
a
around,
day's
walks
travel
away.
to the coast.
I tell him we're within a day's travel to the coast.
Ugh.
Nephis turns around and walks away.
While on the cart? Are we still
Bye,
at camp?
Felicia.
I thought we're at the end of the day. Wake
Uh-oh.
up!
I go back to writing in my notes.
That's it.
Amazing.
So much for your books. I know more. And
I
don't
will
know
once
how to
again,
read.
I'll just repeat this piece of information. They can only be out of water for like 4 hours at a time before they have to completely submerge themselves. So, like you're not 4 hours away from the ocean. You
How
are
they
you
doing
are
that?
a little bit less than a day's travel. I just will point that out, just in case that got sort of
Perhaps there are
shuffled to
some-
the background.
There may be some marshes or small bodies of water within the area that they can hop between.
Yes.
Perhaps.
Oh. Did I forget to hit? Oh.
But yeah, that's really all I could think of. Trying to investigate, figure out what these assholes are doing here.
Yeah. Well, sorry, I muted my mic at the wrong time. Just give me a second.
Oh. One.
I go back to my notes. I would like to send a message to my wife.
Perfect. What would you like to tell your wife?
My dear, I've come up with a little a new melody. I think you will be quite fond of it when I am able to serenade you once again, my love.
Aw.
I end the message.
The answer you get
Yes.
is the halls have been unnaturally silent without your loving music to follow me through them.
Hell yeah.
Okay. There's nothing anybody else wants to do for the rest of the night?
Nope,
No.
not me.
That's a negative.
Okay. Out of curiosity, I'm pointing this question at Carlos, but anybody can answer. Have you been keeping Thaddeus and Vasesh informed of generally things that you find or see? Are you including them in the distribution of information? Or are you keeping them separate?
I probably wouldn't go into as depth of details as Nephis did, just in the interest of time, but I would tell them, like, hey, there's the possibility that there's some kind of weird fish creatures around, so keep an eye out.
There's danger in the woods.
Okay. Because you do keep them informed, Vasesh will tell you that he has experience hunting and fighting Sahwagan.
Well, that's so.
According to Forgotten Realms wiki called Sahwagan.
Sahwagan?
Croissant.
Yes, again, references Forgotten Realms wiki. So,
Well, if that's the case, perhaps you and Nephis should speak on this, because he is also well versed in fighting them. He's practically a mortal enemy to him, apparently.
he's going to grunt and merely say, "A worthy foe."
Indeed.
That's all he really says, and he doesn't really make an effort to go out of his way.
Outstanding. I would mention to Nephis that Vasesh is also experienced with these weird fish things.
Good for him.
Outstanding.
Thieves.
Yes, this wasn't the bonding opportunity I thought it would be.
Spits in his direction.
I hope not.
Nephis bonding? Lakesh bonding?
If you actually do, he will spit back, but he'll spit back and then like nod at Nephis.
Was he spitting at Carlos or Vasesh?
I was spitting at Vashesh.
Hell yeah.
Visesh also spits back, like not towards, but just at the ground in the direction of Nephis, and just kind of like nods.
Is he the orc? I can't remember exactly.
No.
He's the
Dragonborn.
Dragonborn.
Sesh is
The
the
Dragonborn, not for Khutula.
Oh, fuck
Yes.
him.
He's the
one that like
he's
wants
the
to get in
fighter Dragonborn.
Cthulhu's fucking dress.
Finally, a female of the same species. Dear God.
Is that Anyways, yeah, Isaiah, or not Isaiah, fuck. Nephis squints his eyes at him and doesn't say anything.
They get into a
walks away.
fisticuffs.
Please God, let me meet her. Oh. Sorry, Khutula, you better look in a mirror.
Wow. She's
Okay,
inside me
anyways,
all
moving
along.
swiftly onwards. Ooh,
God.
hang on a second. Anyways, swiftly onwards.
Yes.
Now that all these plot points have been established, is there anything else anybody wants to do for the rest of the evening?
Anton has nothing.
I have nothing again.
Nephis relaxes on his bedroll, twiddling the conch shell in his hands, just examining it. And that's it.
Okay. All right. Isaac's making some arrows.
Oh.
Okay, how many arrows are you looking to make, Isaac?
I'm going to check in the book because it specifically states it's a set number for short and a set number for long.
Okay.
If you have woodcarver's tools and proficiency.
I have no idea where I would find that information, so I
am looking. It's in.
Please tell me what.
Is it in the Senator's Guide? I think.
I don't know.
That sounds like something
I
that'd be
didn't even know that was a
Xanathar's.
thing.
I mean, hell, you can make scrolls with Xanathars, so...
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyways, I trust you. If you find out the number, let me know. More for my own edification than anything else. Or do you want? I'll give you 2 seconds to find that. I don't want to move on too fast. With you, just gonna Google it. Are you?
I was gonna say,
Okay, here we go. Woodcarver's tools. As craft arrows. As part of a short rest, you can craft up to 5. As part of a long rest, you can craft up to 20. You must have enough wood on hand to produce them.
Oh.
I assume that being in a forested area, we have enough wood for you to produce them.
Wow.
With what?
Yes.
Oh my god. Cool. All right, so you create the arrows that you desire. So this is moving into day number 3. This is your last full day of, and you're now. You look at the old Maparoni here. You're now moving into that south leg of the. Sort of moving now in this direction. You're starting to go south. You had gone quite far away from the coast, as far away from the coast as the road goes. Now you're starting to get back closer to it. And the terrain is now gone from being mostly woodland to more like coastal dunes. So the outside edge of coastal dunes. If anybody knows what that looks like, cool. If not, it's a lot of salt marshes, sort of really short stunted growth trees, a lot of like big long beaches that are attached to inlets that come in from the ocean.
Sorry.
well, that's mildly concerning.
Do you need to go change your pants there, buddy?
No,
or are
it's
you
just-
okay?
It's this chair. It fucking ricochets the noise.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Stitch it.
Amplifies it upwards.
It's a wood chair. All right, let's move
What
on.
happened?
What's going on?
Tell me.
We're all mature adults. It's fine.
What was that noise?
What a queer sound.
Snuck up on me. Excuse me. All right, let's go.
Anton would probably be a bit concerned after hearing some of the stories of the Sagwan, and the fact that since we're getting close to the coasts here, perhaps raises our chances of perhaps being attacked.
We
We
will
best
be
be on our
fine.
guard.
I'm sure these roads are secure.
That is a good question. What has the traffic been like this whole time?
Ooh.
Light, consistent but light.
Has anybody been coming
you guys-
from town this way?
For all intents and purposes, you guys with your 2 wagons and your, at minimum, Nephis and Sesh are walking alongside the wagons. You guys look like a trader caravan, and you're passing other trader caravans, or just groups of travelers. And the road itself is fairly wide. That there's nobody that really goes out of their way to speak to. This is sort of the general law, not law, but the unspoken real rule of traveling. You don't bother with around here. Nobody really bothers each other, specifically because either you're inviting trouble or you're asking for somebody to think that you are trouble.
But people are coming
most of
from
the
our
time-
destination, correct?
Yeah, there are
Okay.
people coming from your destination, and there's you're passing by travelers on foot sometimes every once in a while, and there's people who are working in the area, some small 1 or 2 small houses and a little farm or other things. There is a populace here, but it's very sparse.
Good to know. Thank you.
Oh yeah. Anyways, I guess it's still me. Yeah, so you're traveling into this newer sort of like the coastal dunes and inlets and stuff. This is really predominant in this area. It wasn't really all that predominant towards Jozoy. Jozoy was still a lot more forests and fields and grasslands and stuff like that. But as you've been traveling south towards the next town, it's now become, in this day, a lot more oceany. We'll once
Right.
again do the whole perception thing. Nephis, I'm still keeping track of your imminent danger thing, don't worry.
Gotcha.
Let's roll for perception.
I'm a rather perceptive lad. What beautiful scenery. I rolled a 16. Or total 16, sorry. Yeah.
Devon's slacking off. Nephis is
It's nice
slacking
to
off.
be back in the sea.
Not as much as Anton, that's for sure.
Anton is. Anton's focused.
What a pretty view over
He's
there.
very focused. He's turned directly 180 degrees in his seat, and he's watching. He knows exactly what he needs to be
Shit.
looking out for.
Who's driving the cart?
The horses.
They know the
I know where
horses
they're
know the
going.
way.
It's fine. I'm proficient in this shit.
You know how to do that, Judd. Go straight down road. What the fuck is so complicated about that?
I know,
Just think
right?
about the horses, that it's just going to keep going.
I mean, horses do tend to stay on paths.
Sadly, the book is all encompassing. Anyways,
Watch where you're going, Mr.
so-
Greycastle.
Oh, sorry.
Isaac and Carlos and Vinshenzo and nobody else. You notice fresh tracks in and around some of the dunes, close to the inlets, the occasional inlets. We're not doing a whole day of travel now. This is about a half day of travel. These are day of or like at least during the night sets of tracks.
I bring Nephis's attention to the tracks. I can see them, but I can't identify them.
Are those the same tracks you've been talking about, Mr. Nephis?
Yeah, what's that over there?
I'll do I'll do an initial roll. I forgot to add my advantage if it is a Sagandi.
They are.
Okay.
But this was just
I'll
for
advantage.
this was just for perception, so you can do your thing with your advantage now that you've had your
No, never
you've
mind.
had your
I'm
eye
retarded.
brought to it.
It's all right. It was just a slight lapse in attention.
I get a 17. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you this is them. They're around. A
About
lot
how many are
fresher.
around? Or I guess exactly
So
how
this set
many?
of tracks that are this set of tracks that you're examining right now, you can identify 13 different sets of Sahuagin tracks.
Running his hand beside the tracks. This is one of the bigger ones. I'd say about 13. And then he'll point in the direction that they're heading.
13. That's
And the
13. That's quite a number. How dangerous are they compared to an average human?
Yes, it's more than twice as of us.
Standing up straight, he looks around. Well, they're very common in the ocean. I've faced them a few times, or quite a few times. Without the technology that humans have, I would say just as dangerous.
That is concerning. Hopefully, we don't come across that many at one time.
Well, luck should have it that you are all more than average humans, and I'm quite a bit more than an extraordinary human.
Mm-hmm. Besides, they're no vampires, so I rarely expect us having any trouble.
This is true.
Yes. Thank Timora for this fact.
Nephis gets up and goes back to traveling. He waits for the
okay, so it is about midday when you guys have found these tracks. You're saying you're gonna continue pushing on.
They don't run like along the track, right? They go inland.
They do, but again, these are the freshest you've seen.
Like, how fresh are we talking? Can you tell? How old they are?
Yes, you can. These ones are like morning of. Like
Nephis
they
leans into
were
the tracks and smells.
they
them.
were here this morning.
But
Oh
they're only like
my.
a couple hours old.
Yeah.
Fresh.
Yeah.
And Nephis can see
Investigate
that they are
Kardoc.
leading away from the bodies of water.
Quite pungent creatures, then, I imagine.
I have a good nose.
Ah.
My condolences.
I am secretly acquiring a thing in the background here. So.
I prefer the aromas of beautiful flowers, delicious food.
The smell of that cigarette you lit back at the safe house smelled pretty nice, actually. Quite pleasant.
Would you like one, Mr. Nephis?
I never have. I've never smoked.
Very well. Well, the offer stands, my friend.
Perhaps when we get to town, we can all have a smoke.
Yes, good to keep our senses about us if you need
Oh.
your nose to determine
Okay.
the tracks.
All right. So you are going to. So your
yeah.
plan is to continue traveling.
We continue traveling. We must keep moving.
Oh, right. Well, you make it to late afternoon before Nephis's spidey senses start tinkling.
Oh,
Oh hell.
My spidey senses are tingling.
Oh my.
Yes.
would we notice your spidey senses?
Yeah. What is your what does your environment thing say? Can you go back to that?
It says that I'm able to remain alert to danger while tracking, traveling, foraging, navigating. So,
Okay.
I guess whereas like normally you would be less adept to danger, I do not.
Oh, okay, you can't get surprised.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well I've already said it out loud. I'm not going to take it back. So yeah, you do have tingly spidey senses.
I'm able to smell them on the wind.
Yes. I mean, you do have like a natural perception of like 19, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite
So, yeah, you
pungent
fucking-
creatures.
Either you smell them or you like see a little like flutter of something, but something has caught your attention. You are aware that as you guys are going down this road, you are not alone anymore. And the supposedly free battle map that I had absolutely ready to go apparently is not actually free, and it's requiring me to pay a $4.50 tip for the free map.
Screenshot it.
So the thing that I had, like, yes, problem is that I was promised 1,500 resolution. It's not.
Oh, it's like a Roll20 marketplace thing. Yeah, I hate that shit.
It's like a 2-minute tabletop. Hey, you can pay for this for free. Hey, are you sure you don't want to enter all of your credit card details for this free thing? Fuck.
Is it time for us to start scribbling on the table?
No.
Scribble, scribble, scribble.
Scribble, scribble.
I'm really trying hard to get a cool battle map because I don't want it to be scribbled. I'm trying to have a good time. I've just
You don't
really
like
got
our group
bamboozled
art?
by the fact that
You don't like our group art.
I love your group. Okay, cool. If you're
What kind of battle map are you looking for? I can help you look. I'm pretty keen at finding a battle map.
just a generic coastal. I googled 5e coastal battle map as I was trying to build up to this with the confidence that I'd just be able to acquire the perfect one, which was the first option, and it was perfect. And everything was going right for me up until I tried to actually download. So,
Oh.
sorry, that's why I'm a little bit distracted for the past 2 minutes because I've been feverishly trying to backpedal and get something else that isn't this fucking ideal map. So just give me like 2 seconds. I found another one. It's right here. Okay, I like this one. like
While
it.
you guys are doing that, Nephis would make a kind of piss like a piss I don't know what you call that, like a little fucking like cat noise to everyone, and point to
Yeah.
his eyes and then point outwards and kind of begin resting his hand on his sheath sword.
Did any of the rest of us notice anything before this?
This is
Nephis-
specifically Nephis. I've specifically Nephis this mostly because I
It's his
kind of
favorite
misunderstood his
creature. Oh,
special.
wrong person.
Yeah, it's his special skill.
his special eyes.
He
has
must
special
be
eyes.
special.
His
Special.
favorite terrain and with his favorite energy.
His brand.
Carlos would
He's got everything going for him right now. So
take his short bow and slowly pull it off his shoulder and slowly pull an arrow out of his quiver.
Vin, that is exactly the picture that I had just finished downloading to. You are
It's the first result I found.
I will also grab my bow
good at that.
and open the basket with all of the arrows.
Yes.
So your wicker basket.
my
Open the
whisker basket.
I guess I have to ask Nephis.
Hi.
Are we going to be rushing past them, try to get down this road, or are we going to stop? That's up to you. You probably have better knowledge.
It's for all of us to decide. But if they
Right.
choose a fight with us, we will have to fight it.
I quite like this one.
Very well.
Oh, that doesn't have a... I thought it had a coast on it. Oh, you have to... Never mind.
Thank you, Nephis.
To buy it.
No, I selected the wrong one. That one.
Qali.
Kind of looks like a...
Ooh,
might
I
be
like
a
that
path
one.
through there. Like a road, kind of...
I have. How do I download shit from this? Select message, react, copy for that. Paste.
Click the link.
Does that work? I did it. I got it. Hooray!
Figured it out. He figured out how to download something from a website.
Follow the
Congratulations.
URL.
No, sorry, it's not that downloading it from the website. It's downloading it from the Steam Messenger. I've never downloaded a picture from Steam Messenger before.
That's not true.
I feel like an old man.
Where is this ball coming from?
Everywhere.
Nephis,
Kardoc,
leave your
you'll
balls
appreciate
out of
this. Today I had to teach somebody how to use a computer. I had to teach my 32-year-old colleague who has never actually used a computer before how to click on something and then hold shift so he could select multiple things in a list with the computer.
Oh my god.
I had to teach this today.
Oh my god.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. But you know what? I think it's actually quite interesting to see like how much some people just don't know about computers, and is one of those like skills you take for granted sometimes. Where you're like, yeah,
There are
everybody knows
those
how to use a
people.
computer.
They deserve to be left
you are-
behind by society.
No.
If you are like under the age of like 40 and don't understand how computers work, sorry, you're a fucking retard.
Yeah. Even if
Quite
you're
blunt.
over the age of 40,
Perish.
fuck you. Honestly, I hate the like boomer mentality of like, oh, I don't do computers. What is it? Teach me. I'm listening. Tell me how to do it.
Yeah, if my 65-year-old mother can be tech savvy, then nobody else has any excuse.
Don't teach me,
She's
show
like-
me. Don't teach me, tell me.
Just want the answer.
Oh,
I got both of them already in game though, Chris.
Perfect. Okay.
yeah, I quite fancy this one. It has more varied terrain.
I can do that.
Combine them.
Boom.
Stick them together.
Yeah.
Carlos is quite good at finding glue.
Put it on the bottom.
Cool.
Yeah.
They match.
Kind of.
It's
I
a
wish I could have
perfect
found one
match.
without a fucking grid.
If you make this one a little bit bigger, it'll probably fit.
Sorry.
It's a perfect match.
She said.
Not that bitch
Yeah,
bigger.
when I-
Oh god.
The
what
grid
are you
has
doing?
to match
Sorry.
the.
Yeah.
the-
I'm gonna take my hands off of this because of my 999 ping. I'm just gonna leave this alone, and I'll Because if I touch it, it's going to take 30 seconds for you to witness my change, and I don't want to ruin the good work.
Yes, once you
Well,
guys get
do
into a desired.
How does
I'll like it.
Carlos have the ability to scale, but I do not?
Oh, I thought everyone does.
This is most
Ooh.
unkind.
It's pretty good. I like that.
Anyways, this is the battle map.
It
You guys
could
are
be a
traveling
bit
down the road.
Closer.
Good.
Just nudge it like this.
Maybe a little
Oh.
bit more to the left.
That
Do
was
this.
perfect. You fucked it up.
There. Look at me.
It's not perfect anymore. Mine was
It's
better.
perfect.
It's perfect edge to edge, but the coastline is fucked up a little bit.
Here, just hold down N. Just
That's okay.
It must be perfect.
That's pretty good. I like that.
All right.
Oh, that's fucking good. I like that.
Oh my
What
God.
the shit? Ah!
Oh my
What the fuck?
god.
Somebody learned how to scale.
It is
What the
quite
shit?
large.
I looked up and there was a fucking giant D20. What the fuck?
All
If you wanna
right.
keep it in this configuration, I can
Amazing.
Blow it up.
lock it.
If we're capable of making the dimensions bigger for the sake of not
Yeah, no.
having absolutely fucking minute characters, that is a perfect orientation.
Okay, yeah, I had to lock it together so I could scale it together.
Whoa.
That is awesome.
Who is this?
Okay, are we
Oh,
ready to beat the shit out of weird
Get
lizard
that guy out
people?
of there.
Civil protection.
Carlos got bigger.
Ah,
Found an enlargement
Oh.
spell.
the scale.
There's a rather large tortoise.
Oh man, this is gonna.
He's a snapping turtle. He gonna bite you.
Oh,
How big do we want this?
oh,
Oh god.
how,
Good
Oh
job
my God.
linking
Is
them
it-
together, genius.
how close are we? How close are we to having the grid on the stupid map aligned with the real people
Very
grid that's
far.
on Tabletop Simulator? Okay, if it's not worth it, if it's not worth aligning that grid, it's
It seems there are several sets of grids overlapping.
There, that
oh
works.
yeah, that's the one. That's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, I can
That's
make it out
perfect.
now.
Yeah.
This is just like
Yeah,
a Christmas
that's-
morning.
That's everything I wanted for and more. For
can change the
the
color
sake
for
of
that as well.
understanding the situation, I think that actually looks really.
Oh, fuck.
No, that's horrible. Go back.
Dark mode, please.
I
Dark mode, please.
appreciate you. So for the sake of understanding the situation we have found ourselves in, you're traveling close to what is an inlet from the sea. So this is not actually the coast of the ocean, but it is salt water. This is just like a little river that's coming out from the sea, and it's reached this far inland just because that's the way it is. These things sometimes happen. Those of you who've been to Maine
Hell yeah.
might be familiar with this type of geography. So
It
the
is called
road
brackish
is
water.
effectively where you guys are, and this is just sort of some beach and dunes and that. And then there's this little inlet. Effectively, if we were to I don't want this to happen, but just with your again big smooth imagination, if we were to take the maps that we're looking at right now and flip them mirror image, the inlet is that size. So it's not very big.
It's a Roblox
terms of,
character.
The water itself. Anyways, so yes, your caravans and or your wagons and such would actually be in the position they are, just facing south. South being where my
Oh,
collection
no.
of
What
items
have you
shit.
done?
Wow.
Oh.
Earthquake.
And who could have done such a thing?
Amazing.
I rolled the fucking wagon.
So they're like this.
And I assume you guys, I don't know how you would travel down the road, but yes, this is the road traveling formation.
When did we get this
And
runt of a horse?
give you
It's the
guys the
original
opportunity to
They've gotten
Set
smaller
yourselves up.
as they've traveled.
Sorry, say again.
take a look. Set yourselves up however you feel as though you would be, and then we'll carry on from Nephis and his testicle tickling spidey senses, or however the fuck he wants to describe.
Where's the start of the road? Where are we like incoming from?
Where the carts are right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm using off the map simply because you are actually on a road, but there's no texture on the map that is a road, but all of the battling of the map is going to be on that map meta.
Oh.
The road, for the sake of it being a piece of terrain, does not actually matter.
This is the POI.
Yep.
We must link up at the POI. Call for extraction. There's the road. I've drawn it.
This is after Nephis pointed out the spider senses.
I've laid quite a skid mark for us.
For flavor text, Nephis pretty much smells a scent and has a tingle.
God damn it!
He kind of sixth sense. He feels the danger and presence of a foe, possibly. And that's how he alerts you.
What is it?
He gets goosebumps.
Here, Khutula, you can ride in the cart.
Goosebumps. All right. Well, so with your 19, let me just. What's everybody else's passive wisdom? I'm gonna use that first
18.
before I get you to roll perception.
15.
For now.
9/11. 9/11. Okay.
The good old days.
Turn back time. Just one dice. Okay, then. Do. Oh, fuck yeah. Somehow, unless anybody has less passive perception than 9, somehow every single one of you see these motherfuckers.
Hell yeah.
Thank goodness.
They weren't expecting opposition.
They just.
Wow. Khutula has exactly 9, so even Khutula sees them.
Oh.
Khutula
See everything
smelled
coming.
them.
Oh my god.
You have taken a look as soon as Nephis somehow alerts you all to the fact that there might be danger. You take a look and there's like a group of them actively coming out of this inlet.
Oh.
And they're all like poking their heads up out of the sand. They noticed you noticing them.
So,
Here you go.
that them now?
Oh.
They
They're
are
totally
all
not
carrying.
orcs.
You can tell because it says Sahwagan, but they are
Yeah.
not orcs. And as you can tell by the shape of their weapons, they are carrying spears.
Oh.
What do these creatures
So
look
they
like?
have. They look a lot like. I gotta be honest, the artwork makes it look a lot like the what's it called from World of Warcraft?
Murlocs.
They kind of look like they kind of look like the angry cousins of
Murlocs?
Murlocs. I'll paste the image. Paste an image in.
It's on the
room
table.
two.
If anyone
It's
wants to
literally
see.
right here. Look at it.
If you open your eyes.
Sorry, I'm tabbed out. Yes, that
He
one.
was
For
tabbed
everyone
out
else
to
who's
get a
moving the
picture of
mouse.
it.
I did. I tabbed
Black
it.
Cray.
This is Vin. This is
People
all
asking.
Vin's fault.
Yes, that's a Sahuagin. They're nasty, ugly, disgusting little things.
Ah, they're hideous.
Yes.
Look
Quite
at, the,
inhuman.
look at the big nose.
Oh, that's better.
So much nicer. Let's put a smile on that face. Anyways, yes, so you see 8 of these nasty little buggers, and they're not like walking up the beach, they're like kind of crawling their way up. All sandy and nasty because they just came out of the water, and although like sand is clinging to their clothes and everything, and yeah.
How high is this cliff?
Fucking it's a 5-foot drop. It's not super,
Okay, so
it's
they
not
could
super
easily
crazy.
surmount it, but it would still
Yeah.
give us some advantage.
Yeah, it gives you a good a good little bit of height, but it's not an unnecessarily defensible ridge, really.
I might slow him down a
So
little
thinking
bit.
about it, it probably is just going back to my youthful days of trying to scramble up fucking sand dunes. Yeah, it basically that 5 feet I'm gonna count as difficult terrain. So if you want to move up or down that ledge, it's actually going to be 10 feet of movement just for that ledge. And then everything else is normally fine, normal and fine. And that, of course, does not include if you have some sort of like special thing that allows you to move through difficult terrain in a favored environment. If you have that, obviously, it overrides that. But for any normal schmuck who wants to go up and down this ledge, it's like a sandy outcrop where there's grass and roots and stuff that keep the top of it in some semblance of formation, and it collapses into sand. Trying to climb up or down it, you're just going straight through sand. Anyways, so yeah, Nephis has alerted you imminently to the fact that there is a party of 8 Sahuagin coming out of the inlet, and they're coming in your direction, and they have all collectively seen the carts.
Hey, they don't look too friendly.
They're all carrying spears.
Yes, and one of them, it'll be this guy. I'll call him Sahuagin with horn. This guy's got a conch raid horn. One who is right there. Not that it is anything other than just a little conch horn, but just so you're aware, just in case you want.
Which
He's
one
got a
is it?
horn.
I don't see it.
The one that my little hand is over
Okay.
top of. It says in his description with horn.
With horn.
Yep. So they're all kind of staring at your group. I assume your group is kind of just all staring at them. They're not immediately. They're sort of you've both recognized each other at the same time, so there is no immediate combat. You have a moment to figure out exactly what the fuck you're gonna do, and then depending on what it is you're gonna do, we'll roll initiative or not.
I refuse to blink.
Luckily, neither are they.
They probably
So-
have like triple eyelids.
There's no way we're gonna get. There's no way we can slip away from this. Ready yourselves, gentlemen.
Nephis, upon seeing them emerging from the ocean in the amount that are already on the coast, he's going to try taking a chance. He's going to keep his weapon sheath and move forward onto the ledge. Does that provoke anything from them, or?
They follow you with their beady little black eyes. One of them blinks at you, and its eyelids are vertical, translucent, moist things.
That one
Just
lost.
blinks at you.
Khutula won.
In an unknown language to almost everybody. Where's Chris at? Nephis starts speaking in a almost flimmy sounding voice. To the creatures. Where the fuck is Chris at?
Ooh. I'm here. Hello.
I can't find Chris.
Are
He
you
says
trying to
to
Steam
them,
message me? I'll Steam message you.
Steam message me. I can't find you. I see you now. Fuck.
He's playing Tabletop Simulator with you. On Steam.
But he begins to speak to them.
Murloc.noise.mp3.
Yeah. Fuck. I'm just gonna say it out loud. We have not time to battle with you. And then fuck. Sahagin. We have faced more fearsome foes than you with twice their numbers. Let us pass and we'll let you pass.
Okay. So I know you're not intimidating them, but what I'd like you to do is roll intimidate.
Okay. Or should it be persuade? I guess it really doesn't matter, but
There's a reason that will potentially become very clear as soon as
I have a -1 modifier to charisma. I rolled a 15, so 14.
That's a solid
Okay.
roll.
So all of the Swagan simultaneously lose their minds, and they all start, for the rest of the group except for Nephis, they all just start fucking babbling and Murloc gurgling and just fucking flipping their shit. And for Nephis, you can hear a collective like they're all basically like, what the hell? He could speak our language. What's going on? Jesus Christ! Holy fuck! Who is that guy?
He's our
Oh
god.
my god! Like they're like, oh fuck, shit! He understands us. Like, what do we do? Like they're not even paying attention to what you said, but they're just kind of like dumbfounded at the fact that you speak their language, and it's taken them completely by surprise. Hint. By surprise. So they are surprised. And if you guys wish, you can take advantage of this.
Oh.
I would like to cast Major Image.
Okay.
I look back to everyone and say, they're not responding to me. They seem a little bit more confused how I know how to speak their language.
Should we attack them?
Yeah, should we?
Keep your guard up.
I
Okay.
cast Major
Ves-
Image.
Sesh, who, where the fuck is he? Oh, there he is.
Oh shit!
Sorry. First thing I'm gonna ask, Carlos, have you given any specific directions to Thaddeus and Visesh, or are you not paying attention in the sense that you're just trusting that they're adults and can handle themselves?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can. Like, at least Visesh can handle himself. I'm pretty sure. Like,
Okay.
just
Well,
you know,
Thaddeus,
if they
Thaddeus
look
is-
if they look to me for direction, I'll just be like, follow our lead and do what we do, kind of deal.
Well, Thaddeus is gonna he's hopping down and not exactly joining the front line, but he's not exactly captain front line. And Visesh, he's going to, and this somewhat matters, but he's going to in the direction that I have just used. This would have been before. Kind of forgot about him till now, but he's going to move sort of through the pack and directly behind Nephis. And as he moves through the pack, sort of behind Nephis, he's going to say, like,
Pay attention. They're crafty. They like to use tricks and they like to outmaneuver.
I know.
I would like
I'm,
to cast
sorry,
major
the reason
image.
why I specifically stated that is mostly because while he's right beside you, he's sort of like reinforcing, hey, I also know what's going on, but he's giving the advice to the group as he's moving past you. So he's not saying it to you, but he is sort of like, you know, the sort of reinforcement of like, yeah, like I got your back, buddy. Hey guys, here's what's like, just be careful of this kind of thing as he walks past. And he's taken up the left flank.
I'm not sure if it would make a difference. I'll just say it really quickly. The conch shell that we found would be hanging visibly from his Nephis's belt. If that makes any difference. But
That could make a difference. I won't tell you if it does or does not, but I really appreciate you telling me that because that is good information to know for me.
major image.
Okay, yes, Vinshenzo is doing a major image.
I would like to attempt to intimidate them by making another humanoid appear and making our group look bigger. Is that possible?
I see no reason why not. Just remember the constraints of major image.
Yes. Well, based on what you say earlier about them, they seem like rather low intelligence, rather low-born, low brain.
At least from Vinshenzo's perspective.
Yes.
Anybody who knows
tribal.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
Their lack of potential smartness just comes from the primitivity of their society. Anybody who knows or has had experience with the Sahuagin, anybody who's had the good enough roles, they are, as I said, like an hour and a half ago, Sahuagin are of similar intelligence to humans.
Oh.
They don't look like it, but anybody who has had experience or who has rolled well, if they have shared it with the group, Sahuagin are similar intelligence to humans.
I guess I'm asking, can I roll intimidation if I make someone appear and speak to them?
I don't mind.
In a threatening way.
I have no issues with this. You can
Okay.
definitely do that.
I do that. I make a drow elf woman appear in military garb. Or not
My
like
wife.
not appear at the edge of the cliff, but like appear back here and walk up.
Like Anton.
There's danger. I summon my wife.
Yes.
Damn it.
It's the most fearsome thing he could think of.
Yes.
My wife, she's so scary.
Kardoc can tell you all about it.
Smiley face.
All right.
Listen here. This is my house and I make the rules. Whatever my wife says goes.
And she growls, "Leave us to our travels."
Anton is a little surprised by
Okay.
this.
She growls.
What is your spell save
Angrily.
DC?
I don't fucking know. I think it's 14. Fucking tell
8
me.
plus proficiency plus charisma
going to-
modifier.
Okay, 14. Oh, goodbye.
15?
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, it should be higher than 14. Because if you had 8 base, then plus 4 is 12. And then what's your proficiency?
3.
We're all at 3.
Yeah, 15. It's 15. Mark that down. 15 right now. 15.
Okay, I'll write it.
Pull that up.
15.
On your notepad.
put that down,
If-
private.
I'll write it
15.
right here so I remember.
Hell yeah.
Airman. What's 15. Okay, so now roll me your intimidation check, please.
Let's
your
fucking
intimidation.
go.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Damn it.
You got to the edge and tripped.
The image fades.
Oh
I
my!
lost focus.
I don't know what's more worrying. The fact that she just suddenly disappeared would probably just freak them the fuck out.
I will allow you. I will not fill words in. You can tell me exactly what causes that result.
Oh,
Vin thinking of fond memories of his wife. The image fades.
God.
Okay.
if they're
that's-
so
He has a hard time picturing her in
So-
an angry light.
so if they're surprised, like all of our rolls have advantage, right? Would that count for that roll?
Oh,
No, sorry. So in a surprise round for this is because we haven't rolled any initiative. We haven't.
Yeah,
done
surprise
anything.
round
What
is-
I'm saying is this
So
is
basically, we get a
pat them
free
on the back,
turn.
but they're like, what the fuck? You entirely have the ability to impose your will as a group on these individuals
Alright.
without their response.
I
And then-
tried.
and then after you have done that, they will have a chance.
I
Yeah.
appreciate
If
you.
there is anything that you're doing that normally creates an advantage roll, then obviously that still applies. But yeah, if you choose to attack, like a surprise round, whatever the advantage is for attacking during a surprise round, yes, you get it. But it's not like, yes, it's a surprise round. I'm going to try and read my book a little bit harder. You're not getting advantage for that. So
Oh.
But like for instance, just as a very specific example, if Carlos wanted to try and put an arrow in the fucking face of one of the Sahuagin, yes. If a surprise round were to give you advantage for that, yes.
Ugh.
That's just again as a specific pointed example because I know you have an arrow in your bow and it's not drawn.
It hurts
No.
me to think of it.
If we choose to attack them right now, we would have advantage. That's
Yeah.
as far as I'm
Like I
aware.
said, the full effect. If you choose to initiate combat, you have the full effect of a surprise round in combat.
I won't argue the point. I trust Chris.
Good. I'm glad you trust me. I'll just leave it at that.
I trust you. Ah,
Trust you.
Oh,
Trust
sorry,
me.
no. Specifically, if we attack them from unseen, they simply don't get a
I'm
first
going to
turn.
read this, and I'm reading this as much for me as it is for anybody else who's listening. So DM determines who might be surprised. If neither side tries to be stealthy, they automatically notice each other. Otherwise, if you're surprised, you can't move or take an action on your first turn of the combat, and you can't take a reaction until that turn ends. A member of a group can be surprised, even if the other members. So I don't see anything specifically that says you get advantage or disadvantage
No,
for an attack.
the one I saw specifically stated if the attacker's unseen, but that's just advantage in general unless they have a counter feat.
I'm glad I'm on the same page as that because I was more trying to clarify the rules for my sake. Now that I'm clear on that rule and I know that I've made the right call and I didn't actually continue.
Oh.
So Vinshenzo's created a major image. Nephis has decided to babble in a native tongue. Carlos, aside from just having yourself ready to go, is there anything you want to do? In case I've forgotten.
I'm still considering. You can let the others go first.
Okay, I'll move to Anton.
I'm gonna have my longsword drawn, but I'm not going to charge just because I don't want to step out of line here just yet. I
I'ma
want to
drop
see.
the-
I want to see what Nephis does. Like he's very intrigued by this.
All right, so Anton's Fudge Factory has switched to diamond production. Isaac, what are you doing?
God damn it!
I'm dropping the basket next to me and preparing to unload arrows if it
Okay.
comes to that.
Khutula.
I'm going to move this a ways and prepare magic missile.
Okay. I see. Naturally, of course, Khutula seeks protection behind the big, strong, strapping, and handsome Visesh.
Fuck
Definitely
with
keep her
my
safe at
cat.
all times.
Yeah, I hope if they shoot at me, they hit him first.
Because he's big and strong and he can take it.
Thank you.
Right?
Okay.
Okay, I've had my fun. I'm sorry. I'll move on. I'll stop being silly. All right. Carlos, have you made up your mind? I don't want to sound like I'm pressuring you. You're just the next one on the list.
No, if nobody else is gonna do anything, he's gonna wait for Nephis's lead since he's the one that knows about these fish things the most.
Okay. Thaddeus is going to present a crossbow from under his traveling garb.
Oh my.
And Visesh is also Visesh is going to look directly at Nephis and get his attention, and he's gonna call out,
Your lead, what do we do?
I was hoping for them to respond to what I said.
Yeah, I was a little curious.
It was babbling.
they did that. Sorry, that was the result of your intimidation roll, was completely throwing them the fuck off guard.
Well,
They had absolutely no, like, that is, you stunned them. They're like, what the? A human speaks our language. Like, what the fuck?
then he's gonna look off into them again and say, I've faced off with your kind many times before, and I do not wish to face you today.
All right. Are you attempting another intimidation, or are you just sort of...
I'm not trying to intimidate, I'm trying to persuade them to fuck off.
Okay, roll your persuasion.
Go, go, go. Nat 20. We don't have time for these fucking
11.
Oh shit!
sea creatures.
11.
I have fetched you some
Yes.
treasures from the sea.
Here, I returned your conscience.
We must have a conch battle.
Yeah.
What does the conch say?
Actually, speaking of conches, the one with horn does take out its horn, and it appears to look at Nephis for just a moment, examining Nephis head to toe, before taking a big gurgly breath and then blowing on the conch horn.
Oh.
I
Great.
shoot him.
I was gonna ask, do the archers have any way to shoot
I
them?
shoot
before-
Khutula.
Oh my god!
Yeah, Khutula has shit prepared.
She does.
Does
Khutula
Khutula
is-
try to stop him?
I do.
Are you okay? So
Or has he already done it?
as this well, the Sahuagin's in the process of blowing the horn. Like, the horn is being blown. The reaction would be, oh shit, he's blowing the horn. You can definitely take him out.
I fire magic missile at him as a second level spell.
Hell yeah!
All right. And while Khutula is rolling all those dice, can I get everybody else in the background initiative?
The magic conch
And
has
write it out
You what?
in the chat.
Roll initiative.
Copy.
And write it out in the chat.
Yes.
Fuck.
Plus dexterity, right?
Yes, sir.
So
15 damage.
Okay.
And the fish, so you're dehydrating them. You're going to go in the water.
Anton's in top form today.
I'm paying attention now.
time for some fish pie.
Oh no.
Time for some gratuitous violence.
Do they take like fifth?
We're about to find out.
And okay, perfect. Ooh, excuse me. Anton and Khutula got to roll off to see who goes first.
Who's
Hand in
quicker on the
hand.
draw? Oof.
Queen.
Khutula is a
Oof.
Dun, dun.
Anton wins.
Anton does win. Okay, so it's going to go Anton, then Khutula.
Yes.
Khutula.
Teeth.
Then Carlos. Then Vinshenzo.
Vinshenzo.
Then Isaac. Then Nephis. Fuck. Pretty much perfect.
Are there some-
18, 18, I
can't
think Vin got
stand
14, 13, no,
I'll
6.
stand here instead.
Okay. Give me some space.
Oh shit, I fucking.
The ground
My
is
big brain.
uneven there. Rolled my ankle.
-1 to dexterity.
And we'll see. Okay, sorry, what was your damage real quick, Khutula? I'm sorry. I'm paying attention.
15.
Oh damn.
15. Alright. So you send a series of magic missiles at the this Hagen, and they judder it back quite a distance. It's singed, but it seems it's up. It's pissed. It is not a big fan of the fact that you interrupted his horn blowing, and it staggers back into a ready stance and takes an even deeper breath and just two loots on that conch horn even louder.
Yet.
How far?
And
Fucking
And now we enter combat.
fucking dickhead.
Okay, so so because we have
Let's see.
sort of used up all of our uses of the surprise round, now
Yes.
go to. I'm really sorry, but no, I'm not sorry.
I accept
So
your
they got
apology.
20, 19, 18, and 6.
One of these
Sure.
little bastards are going to move first.
Twenty, 19, 18, and 6.
The one with
and
the conch.
okay. Come on. All right, fuck. So, driving forwards quite quickly, these first two slogans here, they try and scramble up the slope. They're going to try and get into melee range. So, remembering that this embarkment here counts as 10 feet due to its difficult terrain. So 5, 10, 20, 5.
Oh.
So this one's going to charge right up the slope, scrabble up the sand, and make it right there.
Oh.
And this one's going to scrabble up the slope, 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. And they're going to attack the closest. And we're going to just really quickly flip a coin between Isaac and Anton. Heads is going to be
That's not how you flip
Isaac.
it. There you go.
God damn. Okay, Isaac, what's your AC?
16.
Okay, I'm now going to roll. These guys have multi-attack, so the first attack is going to make whiz with its spear. It's going to stab out at you with its shitty little shark tooth spear.
Oh.
Shitty, it's actually pretty cool looking. He does not hit, and then he's going to scratch at you with his other hand.
Oh.
16, you said, right?
Yep.
3. Okay, so that is definitely not a 16. We're
DM.
going to move to the next one, who is...
Wait.
Hello. Yes, hello.
I'm going to use a reaction, Sentinel. I'm going to strike the monster that attacked Isaac once.
Can you read me the rules for Sentinel?
So, Sentinel, you have mastered the techniques to take advantage of every drop of any enemy's guard, gaining the following benefits, and this benefit that I will be using. When a creature within 5 feet of you, which he is within 5 feet of me, makes an attack against a target other than you, and that target does not have this feat, you can use your reaction to make a melee attack against the attacking creature. So I'm going to take 1 attack. The other thing, I don't know, I'd have to look at this again. I don't know if this is for opportunity attacks only. No, this is for opportunity attacks for that particular one. Okay, I'll still strike at him once. Okay.
Anton says, "Big mistake."
Oh, god damn it. 1. Nat 1. I fucking missed.
Congratulations. Okay, where are you standing? Okay,
Partially in the tree.
alright.
Wait, sorry.
Roll me a
I don't have
1d100.
my shield on me, so I have 14 AC. Would I have been
No,
hit
wouldn't have
by 1
affected
attack?
anything.
No. If you saw them, they were single-digit rolls, low single-digit rolls.
I only remember
Yeah, I
hearing
got
the
like
last one.
Hell yeah.
I got like a 6 and a 3. Like you were not hit. You were not even like in trouble.
Anton's in trouble though.
Fuck.
Well, let's see. Depends on how his roll of a 100 goes.
100, huh?
Yes, 1d100.
God forbid I ever use Sentinel. How exactly would I go rolling 100 here?
2 10s.
2d10s.
Make sure you know
You
which.
you can borrow these
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah, fucking,
Roll
he already
them-
has them ready. 1s and 10s.
Roll them in sequence.
Oh, they're already
They're
marked.
already labeled.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Everybody
Oh, these
touch
ones.
'em.
Great.
Okay.
Yeah,
Touch them.
they're the random event dice from before.
Yes.
Oh shit.
I licked my fingers and touched.
73.
73. All right. Just go.
I have no idea if
check
that's bad or not.
my list
Chill
here.
had both of them.
It's what it is.
Oh damn.
I wonder what's for dinner.
So Gandhi's.
So you swing out your was it you got sorry, a sword?
A longsword?
A long sword. So there are these little like crappy scrabbly bushes here that are not they're not really big enough for you to take too much good cover behind, but they're just big enough to become a nuisance. And as you heroically attempt to save Isaac from being stabbed, you get your arm caught up in the bush and you lose your sword. It's now in the middle of the bush and you'll have to fumble around to try and find it. It will
Oh,
take
God
you
damn it.
a turn to recover your sword if you so choose. You will have to
I
waste
will
a turn.
I will try to recover the sword. I can't fight really without that right
It's
now.
not your turn.
Don't you have
I
a
know.
fucking mall that you bought?
Yeah.
No, it's a great club. It's not
So?
a mall.
Okay.
Still a weapon.
We're gonna move to the Swashbuckler in front of Carlos Santiago, whose
Hello.
AC is numbering
1-5.
1-5. Okay, so same process. He's going to stab out at it with his little like fish tooth spear. Okay, he gets you.
Okay.
Just give me a second. He deals with his spear 4 damage to you.
Oh.
Oh, okay, well, I use Uncanny Dodge to have that, so I take 2 damage.
Cool. He is then going to, again, same as the first one. He's then going to scratch with his claw. with his free hand.
Oh.
6 plus 3 is a 9, which is not a 15. So he misses with his claw. So the next two, we label these guys because the label didn't work the first time. And
Sagandis.
The Gween. They're kind of hard to tell.
so the next two, which are over here, this guy's gonna climb. So that's 10.
Did you ever roll initiative for Thaddeus and Vashish?
25, 30. No, I keep forgetting they're not. I keep forgetting that they're there because I'm so focused on the enemies because they're so much cooler than the NPCs because, you know.
Oh my god.
I'll
You
roll,
got that right.
I'll roll initiative for them right now.
Not
Oh,
good.
that is,
Not amazing.
They're at the bottom of the initiative.
Well, it's good that they're at the bottom than being at the top, because then we would have missed them.
That is
yeah,
true.
yeah, they are. Yeah,
Slow on the
yeah,
job.
It
they-
all
they
works.
just-
It's delayed. They're delayed because they're following our lead.
That's right.
yeah. I like that. That makes canonical sense.
Yes. Can I buy
Yeah,
a
just be
vape
snoring
in the
loudly
next
again.
town?
Vape.
Dwarven make vape.
We're in the middle of a combat and you're worried about dance?
Okay, so he has +1. So Thaddeus gets a 4, and in case anybody's interested, Thaddeus gets a 4, and Vasesh has 5.
Outstanding.
I'm really glad that they've got so nice like that, and I don't have to like worry about
That's true.
them in anything.
Yes. All right, let's go.
I wish there was a way to make this note card longer. All right.
I know,
so,
right?
yeah, the next two. So that one moves up there, and this one's going 5, 10. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. It is now. Oh, no, hang on. This guy's within range, so he's going to attack Anton.
Ah, you
This guy
bastard.
right here.
Hold on, I don't have my sword. Time out.
Time out. Foul.
Stop!
Foul play.
Is the snoring getting louder again?
No, it's fine.
Oh. She woke
That's
up
some
at one
good
point,
sleep.
I mentioned it to her, and then she was like, oh, that's pretty cool, and then she immediately passed out and started snoring. What's your AC, Anton?
I don't give a shit
19.
about your internet friends.
Anton is a brick shit house.
That's pretty much what it was.
I'm sawing logs.
Okay, so he misses
here.
with his stabby spear, and then successfully scratches your face.
Oh, that
Ouch.
my mask.
My mask.
So you take
Scratch the bone.
3 damage.
That is completely negated.
Slashing.
Bitch.
I reduce it by 3
Okay.
damage. I take 0.
Okay, can
Brick
you explain
shit
to me
house.
how you do that? Because just
Heavy armor
stating
master.
that doesn't
Heavy
really-
armor master.
There you go.
3 damage reduction.
I don't
from
need to hear all of the
bludgeoning.
rules. I just want to make sure.
Okay. He scratched my mask. No.
And that's the Sahuagin's turn. So it is now Anton's turn to do something that he wants to do.
Ah, bastard scratched me. I'm gonna go ahead and try to pick up my sword.
Use your.
Okay.
Oh my god.
No, fuck you. Can I get my sword?
Okay, so you are going to spend your entire turn getting your sword. You will not be allowed to ready any reactions or do any of that. You are just reaching in for your sword for the next 6 seconds. You
I
will
am
have
okay
it
with this.
at the end of your turn, but all right.
Thank you.
So you do that.
Yes.
It is now after Anton. Khutula.
Tula.
I will try to finish the job, and I will cast Ray of Frost on the Horn Man.
Okay.
15 plus. Wrong one. 15 plus. Zip 7. So that is a 22 to hit.
You had me at 15.
Yeah, but it felt nicer.
I appreciate that.
All right, B8.
I don't know why, but that statement makes me remember when I picked up one of my employees and threw him down a hill, and the fact that I was so surprised pleasantly by the fact that I could just pick him up with two hands by the torso and just throw him down a hill. And before you say what the fuck, it's on a ski hill, so it was full of nice soft powdery snow. And you just kind of skidded 20 feet, giggling, and then stopped. So there was no malice.
Monster.
I just brought that up for whatever reason.
Incredible, thank you.
Yeah, he didn't expect it. I jumped onto his bike, picked him up while he was sitting on the fucking ATV, and I just fucking yeeted him down a hill, and he was very concerned.
Oh.
Well,
I'm a pretty cool dude.
I did 8 damage, but I have elemental affinity, which adds my charisma modifier to cold damage.
Don't even worry about it. You fucking kill him.
Oh.
8 damage. He's done. Sorry.
Fair.
He was on 7 hit points.
Well, if he wasn't, I would have killed him.
More.
Okay.
Would have killed him more.
Yes. Freeze.
He just froze. You turned him into a fucking statue.
Chill out.
You killed him so hard that he died to death.
That's cool.
Surely they're demoralized now. Their leader is dead.
They're fish.
With human level intelligence.
He croaked.
Oh my god.
Is there anything
Yes.
you wish to do with your turn?
I will shift myself further to the right to this part of the ledge.
Okay. Is there 4? Oh, that's okay. Just weird that I labeled both of those 3. Okay, never mind. Okay, so one of the Sahagins is dead. Luckily, it happens to be the one that's currently right after you. So the only other Sahagin noticed that his buddy just got mulched, and he's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gonna make a dash across the group. Not a dash. Sorry, he's just gonna move across the group. And that is that Sahuagin's turn. And then after that Sahagin, it is Carlos Santiago.
Hello. Alright.
Hello.
So I drop my bow and arrow, and I draw my rapier instead. And I stab this guy in front of me, because fuck that guy. He tried to kill me.
Do it.
Yes.
Alright, here we go. Stabbing.
How dare you misidentify that Sahagin by not using its proper pronouns?
Not good.
Not another one.
Come on, the
I
Anton
would
train. Here we go.
appreciate it if you were to roll the special black dice of specialness.
Oh my god.
Where are they? Oh, they're over there. Give me those.
Here we go again. Oh.
What is it?
18?
What, Knight? What does it mean?
Tell me.
Knight already knows. What does it mean, Knight?
My Fennec ears don't know.
Oh. 18.
You have had the wind knocked out of you. You become exhausted to level 1 of that condition.
Great.
Okay, what does that do?
You.
Exhaustion.
I'm telling you right now.
Disadvantage on ability checks. Hell yeah. but not disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay,
This-
I can deal with that.
This reference is from roll20.com. Section 25 states, so exhaustion effects. You are at level 1. You have a disadvantage on ability checks. Creature suffers the effect of its current level of exhaustion as well as all lower levels. An effect that removes exhaustion reduces its level. By finishing a long rest, you reduce your exhaustion level by 1, provided that you have also ingested some food. And
That's what I said.
So
I know.
should-
I'm
okay,
reading
alright.
from the reference so that we have the official text. It's nothing against you. I'm just saying it out loud so everybody, including myself, hears it. So yeah,
You should go to
you've
sleep,
become
Carlos.
exhausted.
Take a quick nap.
Just
Hey,
drink
I've
the
got
water,
this.
roll a
cover you.
sandwich, take a nap in the cart.
I'll protect you,
Fine.
Carlos. Go to sleep.
Pause the combat. I gotta have a nap.
It'll only be a few hours. Alright, I guess that's it then.
Okay.
Fucking double foul. What the fuck?
If you wish to do anything else in your turn, you still have your move and all your stuff like that.
Not really much else I
Wish.
can do.
Okay.
Not that I want to do,
So,
anyway.
With that, different. Sure. Vinshenzo's turn is next.
Okay, cracks knuckles. I would like to do Bardic Inspiration as a bonus action, which gives whoever
Okay.
I deem a D8 dice added to a skill check or attack roll or saving throw of their choosing. They can use it whenever they want. They just have to say whether they use it before they start rolling. They can't like roll bad and then use it. I give it to
Okay.
Carlos, who's I see that he's struggling. Regain your wind, Carlos. And I would like to
Maybe
ready
it's because these things are fucking hideous.
and
Maybe
for
it's
my
because it just kind of scrambled up a bench.
yes.
knows.
I would like to ready let me get the spell. Tasha's Hideous Laughter as my action. I would like to ready it as this creature begins to climb or starts to get to
Alright.
the top of the climb. You said it was a 10
Okay.
feet.
Now, it's a 5 foot, but because it's a sandy slope, it counts as 10 feet of movement due to the fact that it's a little bit more difficult terrain.
Okay, so if I incapacitate him to falling onto the ground, will he fall down all 10 feet?
No, once again, vertically it is 5 feet, but it costs 10 feet of movement due to the fact that
Okay.
it is loose, difficult terrain. As he's trying to climb up a sandy slope, it takes more effort. If you were to if you were to jump or otherwise just drop off,
Never
going
mind.
down, it does not cost that much movement.
Never mind that. Hold on, Carlos. I'll let you get back to that in a second. Then, instead of that, for my action, I would like to cast Vicious Mockery on the creature attacking Carlos Santiago, which does
Okay.
2d4 damage, and the creature must make a Wisdom saving throw. Or, sorry, it makes a Wisdom saving throw. I whisper words
Okay.
of Sylvan into my hand and throw it at him.
A kisseroo from me to you.
Alright.
Make a Wisdom saving throw, Sagandi.
Smooches. And he's got a +1 to that.
Give me another D4 over here, because I've learned things. I'm
18 plus
Aw.
1 is 19.
He succeeds.
Damn.
Great success.
What was that thing you cast on me? I want to read it.
1 second. If the
Bardic
target can-
Inspiration.
and have it must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw. Okay, yeah, that failed. Here it is. I end my turn.
All right. I believe that means Isaac is next. But let me double. Yes, I was right. Isaac's next.
Isaac rolled rather well.
Yeah,
Stop fucking with my
until
cat.
Isaac does.
up
as he
until
can.
the goddamn initiative roll.
So the creature can wait until after it rolls the d20 before deciding to use Bardic Inspiration die, but must decide before the DM says whether the roll succeeds or fails.
Okay, yeah, whatever. And you can use it whenever you want in 10 minutes or less.
And creature can roll the die, a d6.
It's a D8
Okay.
because I'm level
Oh.
5.
Oh, nice.
Well, level 6, but I've passed level 5. What does Isaac do?
Well, I am going to hold the bow with one hand and then draw my short sword with the other and attack the guy next to me.
All right, you get her done. I believe in you.
In before D1. Thank fucking God.
Thank you, God.
That is a 25, which I'm going to assume hits.
Yes.
It's close.
Close, but not enough. Fuck.
You win.
Yeah, you.
All right.
you
Well,
get him.
since I attacked with a finesse weapon and have a friendly next to him, sneak attack. And I'm also going to use a maneuver, specifically trip attack.
The favorite.
Oh yeah.
It's not shield bash.
Well, I can't bash him with a shield. I don't have
Reliable,
equipped.
eh?
Bash with the bow. Oh, yeah. That looks pretty good.
Damn, that one on the maneuver, though. He takes 11 slashing damage,
That's
and
solid.
it's a DC 15 strength save to not get knocked prone.
Strength, eh?
Yes.
I'll do the strength save real quick, and then I'll get you to repeat the damage for me, just because I was.
11.
14.
Oh,
plus
okay.
dex.
Well, nat 20 is the strength save, so fuck you. You said 11 damage or 14?
14. 11 on the roll plus my 3 dex.
Well done.
Oh shit, math.
And then I'm going to attack him again with my extra attack.
Get her done.
Uh, 23.
Yeah, that that definitely hits.
And I will maneuver again because fuck it. Trip attack.
Bastard.
He will either die or fall to the ground.
Trip
Use it or
down.
You
lose
don't think
it.
there's a limit on sneak attacks, is there?
Once per turn.
Oh, okay.
So I could theoretically get it again on a reaction attack, but not during my actual round.
Roll him. Oh.
Okay,
Dubs.
not bad.
Check.
12 more damage and another DC 15 if he didn't die from the 12 slashing.
He died. He died. You said. Sorry, I flipped him at the same time as somebody else flipped him. I will not.
He dead.
All right. Let's see now. And then I'm
What
going to
else
end
do you
your
have
turn.
left for your turn? Okay,
Move.
I have a bonus action and movement. That's it. So I'm just moving.
that's what I thought.
Unless I wanted to action
Then
surge.
after
but
Isaac, you don't want to though.
No.
Okay, well after Isaac, it is Nephis.
Nephis walks calmly forward off the ledge, digging his heels into the sandbank, slowing his descent. Wielding his short sword, he walks forward towards this. Fuck their names! God damn it! Sahagin!
Sahagin.
Sahagane.
And he slashes the creature. He rolls a fucking 12 to hit.
12. 12 does hit.
Oh,
Ooh, is he at full health?
Yes, he is.
yes.
Like all the ones that have
Cop-
been injured have since died.
Copy that. Rolling for damage. 8 damage. And pulling his sword
Okay.
back with the other side of the blade, he lets out another attack with a natural 20.
Let's fucking go.
Oh, thank you.
Double
Damn.
damage.
All
I
right.
can't remember with natural 20 what you
Double damage.
double damage.
Yeah.
I also
Basically-
have, go
Okay,
ahead.
you basically roll and then you double what you get.
Oh, okay then. So since he's now no longer at full health, I'm just gonna
Roll, add, and then double. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
So that would be 9 plus whatever your attack is.
I have a +2 to damage.
So 11. So 22. He
Copy
pretty much
that.
Oh, he
dies.
dies.
Nephis showing his
You
natural prowess
execute him
against these
swiftly.
enemies. Hell yeah.
He warned him. He told him.
Who's next? Let's fucking go.
Let's see. 1, 2. Stepping over his body,
Yes.
Nephis begins moving towards the one closer to the sea. So it's,
Can I get an
15,
intimidation
10.
check?
fuck. 2, 3, 4,
I told
5,
you to
6.
go.
I told you I didn't want to fight you.
Slaying
You did
many of you.
this.
Nephis
You're
fucking
dead then.
rocks.
And then I
Yeah,
get my
this-
turn.
Look what you made me do.
It is Sagandi's turn. I don't know which one.
Sahagane.
It's these ones, Sahagin 4.
Copy.
So this one, he's going to move 5, 10, 15 feet up to his buddy who is dead. He's going to grab and rip the conch shell horn
fucking
off the
knew it.
corpse of his
God
fallen
damn it.
comrade. And he's going to blow into it.
I knew I shouldn't have helped Carlos. God damn it.
What
I should have went for the horn.
How would you have gotten the horn?
And this guy is going to move to intercept Nephis.
By dashing.
Okay.
He's going
I
to
have the horn
attack
now.
Nephis with his spear. What's your AC?
My AC is 14. No armor.
Why didn't you use the armor I gave you, loser? Somebody. I gave it to
was
somebody.
touched
I
by
don't
a
know.
Thief. He gave it
Okay.
to Vin. Bitch.
Whatever.
I'm wearing it.
Vin's like it's
10,
cozy.
12. Okay, so he doesn't actually hit you.
I lean back.
The second
dodging his
attack is
pathetic
coming
attack.
from. attack.
Nephis rocks.
And
dude.
then he's going to swipe out with a claw, which does hit you, and you take 3 damage, 3 slashing damage from a claw.
The scratch runs across Nephis's face. He turns away and looks, and then snaps his head back towards this. So I can't.
Sahagin.
Sahagin, I appreciate the amount of effort that you're putting into this. Okay, it is now Vasesh. You can. At least we'll know what you're talking about. So Vasesh is going to move up, and he's going to attack this first one.
Hell yeah. His ass.
I guess he's going to, like, scream into the air as he's doing it, too.
That makes sense.
Seeing as... I don't know why he's, like, leaning up at such a weird angle. I guess it's because he's right on the border.
He's preparing an attack.
Yeah.
He's gonna roll his ankle.
Preparing. I'm not prepared to roll my ankle. And he's gonna slash at the oh my fuck. Goodbye, die. It's not a real roll. I only count my rolls if they come through Dice Tower.
Okay.
3 plus 9 is 12. Somehow he still manages to make it. Fuck yeah. Cool
Wow.
shit. Yeah. So he deals 12 damage to this Sahuagin. And then he's going to attack a second time because he can. For 13. So he fucking annihilates this one. Just comes up and deftly, like the old two-hand stroke, and the second one just tears a large rent through the torso of this Sahuagin and basically disconnects the collarbone from the rest of his body. Just fucking eviscerates this Sahuagin right in front of Carlos. Thaddeus takes a step over towards the edge here. The edge here. Thank you, Thaddeus. And he is going to fire his cute little crossbow. Because he's a... I don't know, pussy. Thaddeus is not a fighting man.
You'd rather be drinking.
We'll see if he becomes a fighting man today. He'd rather be what?
You'd rather be drinking.
He's not a
He's
drunk.
a smoker.
It's Isaac.
Drinking
Yeah,
and smoking.
Rather be grilling.
He hits
Yeah.
and deals 6 damage to the Sahuagin that's blaring the horn. And then he reloads his crossbow, and that's all he does.
Okay, now it's Sahuagin's one.
It's the Sahuagins again.
Did any of them survive?
of them
No, they're
alive?
dead. Sahuagin's two then, which both of them are alive.
Yeah. So we'll go right into the meat of it. Anton Greycastle, you're getting slapped in the face with a spear.
Do it, fucking do it.
He's going to use both of his hands, his little fish webby hands.
Ah,
This matters. I've been told by people.
Come on, do it now. I'm here.
Ow.
What
I'm here.
matters?
Heal me.
do it.
Whether or not he uses 2 hands on his spear. He still gets 2 attacks, but he does more damage if he uses.
Oof.
So he definitely hits you. So that is 5 piercing damage with his 2 little webby hands on his spear.
Which
He's
reduces it
stabbing
down
a spear at your
to
gut.
reduces it down to 2.
And then he's going to bite you with his face. He does 10, so he does not get you the bite.
Rudeness.
How uncivilized.
Right, I'll do you for that.
So this Sahuagin here, upon seeing that all of his buddies are in danger, he's going to dash all the way out this way. And that is the end of Sahuagin 2. So it goes to Anton. Anton, you finally can use your sword.
I can move and do everything as normal.
unless you want to stay in a bush.
I'm gonna get the hell out of this thing. Fuck this thing.
Okay.
Seeing this other Sohagan move over here, I am going to take the opportunity attack here and move here.
You don't take opportunity because you didn't leave his attack area.
Yeah, you need to leave reach.
Oh, well, in that case, I just move over
You
this
just
way.
move.
Yeah, okay. And I'm gonna focus on this one that just got done jabbing me with a fucking spear. Fuck you.
Anton's angry.
Mhm.
Okay, first attack. And I am going to try a maneuver with this hip.
Good luck. Hell yeah.
20. Most likely.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, that hits.
Fucking shit. Okay. 1d8. Actually, we got both.
Go, Anton, go. Oh.
8 slashing damage, and he needs to make a strength saving throw.
What's your DC?
This is going to be 14.
Go, 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 Anton.
Strength is... That is a 13 plus 1 is 14, so he makes the save.
No.
Okay.
So close.
I'm going to make a second attack.
Okay.
Wow. Oh.
Does 11 hit?
No, it does not.
Shit. Okay.
Okay.
In that case, that's all I am.
Is there anything else you're going to do? Perfect.
Sagandis
So after
are
Anton, it is
strong.
Khutula.
All right. So, this little fucker over here thinks he's safe out there. I'm gonna cast Magic Missile as a 3rd level spell.
That'll teach him. That'll teach him to think he's safe.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
They're really trying. I'll give them that.
The magic
Holy
missiles
smokes.
flying over.
Make sure to shake him real good.
Here's a horn.
Oh my god.
Holy shit! The damage is
21
amazing.
damage.
That was a great roll. Hell yeah.
Is he dead?
2 3s, 2 4s.
You fucking explode.
Yeah.
That rocks.
Skadoosh.
As my bonus action, I put my hand in front of my face, thumb to my nose, and wiggle my fingers at him. And that ends my turn.
Damn, dude.
Disrespected.
I also stick out my tongue.
Goddamn. Okay, is there anything else you want to do?
Lit.
No, that's it.
All right.
All the
After
Sahagan 3s are dead.
Khutula- Yeah,
Okay, so it's
The real fish fry.
my turn.
it's your turn.
Okay. Alright, so Carlos stabs his rapier into the ground as he uses his foot to kick his bow back into the air and catches it. Draws
Hell
an
yeah.
arrow and fires at this guy right here.
Use your inspiration.
Sure, why not?
Well, use it if you roll bad.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
you
know.
can. I don't know why it's worded like that. It's.
I don't
stupid.
know. I'm gonna roll just to be safe. So that's a D8.
Use your inspiration.
Yeah,
Oh,
so I
hell
definitely
yeah.
fucking hit. 6 plus 7 plus 7.
God damn.
Yeah, it hits.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, so let me see here.
That's a 20.
So since Anton is next to him, I can sneak attack him.
That's for melee attack only, I believe.
No, I have rakish audacity. It's a
Oh.
swashbuckler thing.
Yeah.
Which...
Oh.
All right, so that is 17 plus 4, so 21 damage.
Against the one beside Anton?
Yes.
Just
Okay.
snipe.
You had to pick 21 damage.
Does he die?
Okay. Nope.
Wow.
He's
Oh, wow.
strong.
I catch him right in the
Nice.
fucking chest
Sure.
with the arrow, and he's probably gasping for breath at this point.
He's fishy. Think
He's not having a good day.
Anton hears him get hit with a meaty thunk next to him.
Plunk.
Yeah, there's like an arrow sticking out of this guy's shoulder now.
All right,
He's
then...
still alive, but he's very obviously injured.
Oh, yeah. And then, can I use my bonus action to resheath my sword?
I have no issues with that.
Outstanding. And... yeah, no, I'm gonna stay put. And that's it.
Vinshenzo.
Vinshenzo.
I run down the slopes, getting to a stop. I say, "Hold fast, Mr. Nephis." And I would like to give Nephis a Bardic Inspiration D8 whenever he chooses to use it. And I would also, that's a bonus action, and for my action, I'd like to cast Vicious Mockery on the one he's fighting. And he has to make a Wisdom saving throw.
All right. Wisdom. So it's 20 plus 1.
Against
So he rolls
15.
an 8 for his wisdom saving throw.
He fails, and his next attack, if he attacks, has disadvantage. And
Alright.
he receives 5d8 damage, or d4 damage. 5 damage.
All right.
This guy.
So we're gonna finish this round. So it's Vinshenzo, so Isaac, Nephis, and then the rest of the three. Once we go through the current line of initiative order, well, we'll get there when we get there. So yeah, is there anything else you want to do, Vinshenzo?
That's all I do.
While
Isaac.
it's still his turn. What is your inspiration
yep.
for me? I get a D8 for.
You get a d8 applied to your next attack roll, saving throw, or skill check of your choosing.
You can decide to use it after your roll, but before the outcome is determined.
So it goes. So I get a +8 to my.
No, you get
D8.
plus d8. So you roll a d8 alongside after whatever roll you want to use it on.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
All right, is it my turn?
Isaac.
I'm going to put my bow on my back, spend my action to equip my shield, move over here, action surge, and attack the Sahagan.
Get her done.
Beware that bush is cursed.
Well, that is a 13.
Oh, team.
Just over the lip for real this time. You actually you get it, and it's close.
Okay, I'm going
Finally,
to
not a meme.
Attack with maneuver. Trip.
Good luck.
He takes 16 damage. Slashing.
This one, correct? Just to make
Yes.
sure. Okay.
He dies.
Renode.
Okay, I'm going to use 5 feet of movement to go over here and then hit the other guy with my extra attack.
Yeah.
All right.
Do it.
I set him up. Time to knock him down. You could blow on him and he'd probably fall over at this point.
Urgh!
You
That
got
is a 12.
Yep. You're good.
Still
You hit him.
hits.
Don't even roll. It doesn't matter. He's got 1 hit point.
Oh.
Oh, damn,
I
Carlos.
told you. I set him up. He just needed a...
Yeah. If 22 HP, Carlos did 21 damage. I was very annoyed for that reason and that reason alone.
Isaac just
Thanks.
walks up and just slaps him and he just dies.
I have a 1 HP fish with a stick. Time
Didn't
to
even
take
have to
over the
use
world.
my maneuver.
Okay, is there anything else you want to do, Isaac?
I don't really have anything I can do. I could shield bash Anton. That's all I can do right
Yeah.
now.
Do it.
Listen,
No.
I don't want to
No.
tell you to do or not do anything, but it is possible for you to do that right now if you so desire.
I don't feel like doing.
Okay. Next
Possibly
person.
7 damage to him.
It's okay. That's fine. Nephis.
All right. I'm going to, after being struck by this fucker, he's going to roll an attack, and I am wanting to use the Bardic Inspiration. So whatever I get on this, would I roll a D8 in like a?
Roll your
You roll-
D20.
yeah.
Roll your
I
D20
did.
first. Okay, yeah,
I got a
use it.
6.
Roll
Okay,
the Sorry. Oh,
I got a 1.
That wasn't very inspiring.
7. What's your attack bonus?
That is also a 7. So
14.
14.
There you go.
my
Get 'em.
words are inspiring. It's whether you can be inspired.
Sounds like skill issue.
I strike him with 18 damage.
Holy shit.
You kill him.
Nephis rocks.
You fucked up my face.
And as he falls, I say in his language, "You should have let us pass." Wait, it sounds like.
That sounds like
So we're gonna end the session here, but I will tell you this much: combat is not over, and from this kind of region here, directly in front of you, the water is bubbling and frothing, and a large chitinous creature with massive pincers, 4 legs, and a big fishy lobster tail emerges. I'm not going to bother putting anything on the map right now, but a large creature known as a Chuul, Chuul, emerges from the ocean, accompanied by 2 larger, sort of mutated Sugandis. Now I forgot the fucking name of them. Sahwagins. There we go. Thank you for myself. 2 large mutated Sahwagins and another Sahwagin that is decked out in all sorts of like shark teeth and paraphernalia.
Shit.
Guess we're eating lobster.
Well then.
And that's where we will end the session. So we will maintain we can maintain the initiative order if you guys like, and then next time we do D&D, jumping right into that.
Next year.
That's right. I won't. Yeah. Yeah, we won't be doing D&D until the
He's
next
decked
year.
out.
One whole year.
Decked out.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Damn.
Oh, I like that one.
Yankee.
Will a
with no
real
broom.
Slim Shady please stand up? Yeah.
Oh.
So that's the session. I assume I don't think we're gonna see each other as D&D group until after the new year, which is cool. Can't remember if there was a concrete resolution to a new schedule because
No.
Knight can't do Wednesdays regularly. So we have until the end of the year to find out a new time. Oh, it sounds like so much. Yeah, so here you go. That's what we got.
Hey.
So
I can
if
do
you guys
Tuesdays
are vaguely
reluctantly.
what would be great, I think, for the ability for all of us to look back, reflect, double check, and then also change things. If you can, if you know what your schedule is going to be, can you post it? Just write it in room 2. Say I believe I'm available, or however you want. I'm available these days of the week, and then if you don't know, write down I don't. That way we can at least look at it and say, oh, cool, and then we can try and make a decision from there. That way it'll be a little bit easier. That way we don't have to try and remember with our big gigantic wrinkly brains. I can just look at the chat, and then I can try and plan that a little bit better, and try and find something that works for everybody, and we'll proceed like that. If you don't know your schedule, that's cool. If you do know your schedule but you think it's going to change, just put that in message to, this is what I think my schedule is. It'll probably change. Cool.
Okay.
That way we can at least all predict as best we can. So yeah, that was the session. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys have happy holidays, happy new year, all that kind of stuff. If I don't see anybody between now and the holidays, yeah, Merry Christmas.
Farewell.
Happy holidays.
Happy Hanukkah.
All right.
Good night, everyone.
Wake up, everyone.
Bye.
It's Christmas.
Just a week away.
Christmas.
Oh.
Yeah.